Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Fumble Sports Show on this NFL Sunday. It is the best day of the week. It's one of the best days of the year because we get to watch football, we get to play fantasy football, we get to enjoy this amazing life that we have and all the hours of football that come in it. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. You can tell I am rocked, ready to go. It is going to be an amazing day. It's going to be a fantastic show. We're going to answer your fantasy questions. We're going to give out picks. We're going to talk about what's going on in the NFL. Where is Daniel Jones going to go? Wouldn't it be great if the Dallas Cowboys did the funniest thing of all time? I know everyone else has been thinking it for the last few days, but I'm certainly putting it out there. Please, sports gods, make Daniel Jones a Dallas Cowboy and make our Thanksgiving dreams come true for a Giants-Cowboys game with Daniel Jones on the other side. While we are just a few days away from Thanksgiving, plenty to feast on this NFL Sunday as we have some good NFL games. 6 teams on a bye. 6 teams on a bye. It's going to impact your fantasy plays. It's going to impact your bets. Some of the teams we've loved betting against are actually on a bye this week. So the lines are tricky. The money line picks are difficult. The total plays are not as obvious. And that is why we've done our research all week long to look at the best plays across the NFL, whether it's parlays, player props, total plays, or game picks. And of course, while doing that, we've been researching everything to answer your fantasy football questions because we know that's what so many of you guys care about, is getting a big fantasy football win so you can move ever closer to the playoffs, a championship, and bragging rights over those that are in your world. Hope you guys are excited about the show. Let's get at it, everybody, because it is time to talk some fantasy football. Throw your questions and comments in the chat. The honor of the first question goes to one slumpy man. Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Downs, or Ramondre Stevenson. I think this is a very close call across the board between MHJ, Downs, and Ramondre Stevenson. Personally, I actually lean towards Ramondre by a very small margin. Just barely over MHJ and Downs. I think they have similar value, but honestly, one slumpy man, I think this could be a coin flip across the board. One funky town, thanks so much. Mail Kassad, start Evans or Johnston in the PPR. It's Quentin Johnston. Mike Evans, questionable, is expected to play, but I'd rather play Quentin Johnston on Monday night. He's facing a terrible pass defense. He's been playing well. And by the way, with Vlad McConkey questionable, even if he plays, might increase the usage for Quentin Johnston. Brandon Jones over on YouTube, which 3 to start in a flex? Pittman, Pierce, Keenan Allen, Adunze, Dobbins, and Bateman. I think for the moment, I almost want to double up. You're asking for 3, and what's tricky about this is you've got a lot of players on the same teams. You guys know I don't usually like to stack players, especially if they're both in the passing game. It kind of cannibalizes the value. I lean Pittman over Pierce. So I'd go Pittman. I think I lean slightly towards Adunze over Allen, but that's a coin flip. The problem is Dobbins is got a terrible matchup against the Ravens. I'd still probably play him out of this group, but Brandon Jones, not a great lineup to be honest. Brandon Castillo, Kupp and Adams for Justin Jefferson. I have Terry in London. I'm okay with the trade. It sounds like more you want to move on from Devontae Adams. I don't know if the upgrade, you're giving up some points, but I think I'm okay with it. Christian F, Romeo Dobbs, or Hopkins. It's Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. Rex Sullivan, Jackman, Downs, or Harrison Jr. Again, I answered this a moment ago. I think it's a coin flip between the two. I go Marvin Harrison Jr. by a very, very small margin, but I think it's a coin flip. Raggedy Pancakes. Tracy Jr., Bucky, or Downs. It's between the 2 running backs. Bucky and Tracy Jr. both are going to have good games. My only concern about Bucky is he is going to split some carries with Rachaad White. Tracy Jr., same case with Devin Singletary. I think for the moment, I'm going to lean Bucky Irving, believe it or not. I'll lean Bucky Irving just barely over Tracy Jr., but again, a very, very close one. Hope you guys are enjoying the early conversation. We're going to give out picks once we hit our live goal. Changed our live goal for today. We're making it footballs, so every time we hit our live goal of footballs. Also, every time we hit 25 shares on TikTok, we're going to give out a pick, one of the picks that we love for the day, one of our favorite picks. And of course, every time we get a subscriber, no matter the platform, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Twitter X, no matter the platform, if you subscribe, we're going to give out a pick. So hopefully a lot of you guys decide to subscribe today. Tony Delgado, good morning. Love or Kyler Murray? I lean just slightly towards Kyler Murray, though I think it's close. Kyle Klein, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great day. Michaela Petro, Laporta or Otten? I'd actually go Laporta. I lean Laporta very close, but I lean Laporta as long as he's cleared to go. The Bears, Chuba Hubbard, Ladd, or Rico. I go Ladd McConkey, just barely over Rico Dowdle. I think he's going to play. If there's any concern on your end, it's actually Rico Dowdle that would be the play. I just don't want to really play him if I can avoid it. Wingman, Murray or Daniels? I'd go Jaden Daniels on that one. Samsonite, Herbert or Jaden Daniels? I think that's very, very close. I'd be willing to play Herbert just because Jaden Daniels has struggled the last few weeks. I think he's going to have a big game. I think these are two of the top 3-4 quarterbacks of the week. So Samsonite, I think you're in a good position either way, but I think I'd lean Herbert just barely. Wingman, is Aubrey droppable with Cooper at QB? Quite the contrary. I think the Cowboys should... I mean, this goes to Mike McCarthy's thinking, which is always risky, but the Cowboys should be kicking more field goals because they're going to score less touchdowns. So the idea is they'll probably be in field goal range more often and go for it less because they don't have Dak. Obviously, again, that relies on Mike McCarthy not having his head up his enormous ass. Gotta hand it to you, morning to you, JT or Irving? It's Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving. JJ, Rashad White or Bucky? This is a tricky one for me. This is really tricky. I could see both having monster games. I think I'll lean just slightly towards Bucky Irving, but do I feel great about that? I don't. I just know he's the RB1 in the running game. Rashad White gets so much usage in the passing game. It's enticing. I'm going to lean Bucky, but JJ, very, very close. Jackie, Benson, Brooks, or Abdullah? I think it's Abdullah on this one because he's the true RB1 of all the players you just mentioned. Josh, good morning to you. AR, Herbert, or Baker? It's Justin Herbert, just barely over AR. Herbert, but barely over AR. Tim Walls, Ladd, Scary Terrier, Bucky, and the flex. I'd go Bucky. Those are 3 players that should have a very good week. So Tim Walls, you're in a good position. Tino, Adam Thielen, or Jordan Addison? I'd go Jordan Addison. Michaela Petro wants me to start 3 out of Johnston, Adunze, Watson, D-Hop, and Otten. Michaela Petro, I'd go Johnston, D-Hop, and I lean Watson barely over Adunze. Watson coming on stronger the last few weeks. Adunze's got a great matchup, but I'm going to lean Watson on it. So Johnston, Watson, and D-Hop will be the 3 for me, Michaela Petro. Paulie, great to see you this morning. Start 1, wide receiver, Dell, Johnston, or J-Mo. Man, it's close between Johnston and J-Mo. That's a coin flip for me. I'm willing to take the risk and actually go out on a limb and take Quentin Johnston, but I think this one's very, very close. I think both players could have a very good week. Bills Mafia, Denver or Texans defense? Great question. I'm going to lean just slightly, I think, towards Denver's defense. Tricky for me because I know Will Levis is going to throw picks, but the Raiders are so depleted offensively from a health perspective that I actually think Denver is going to have a really good game. Texans are going to get some sacks, but I think Denver probably is the better team overall because I think Will Levis could probably score some points. When we reach our live goal of 25 footballs, we're going to give out a pick. But if you don't want to give a gift, but you still want one of our favorite picks of the day, share the channel. Every time we get to 25 shares, we're going to give out a pick. Also, if you don't want to wait around for our picks, if you want all of my picks for free every day, you guys know how I do. I give away all of my picks for free because I don't think sports fans like you, just like me, should pay for picks. I don't think you should have to pay for a pick, so I give away my picks for free. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram. You get every pick that I make every day for free. Why? Because you shouldn't pay for picks. I'm a big proponent of that. You guys should get picks for free. If I'm doing this research, I should give away the picks I make for free anyways, right? So that's what I do. DM me on Instagram if you want all of them. We'll give away my favorites throughout the show. Gabe Gonzalez, which tight end? Gabe, I'd go Zach Ertz. Gabe, I'd go Zach Ertz out of that group. Kyle Singer, between Tua and Jordan Love. This is close for me. I'm going to lean towards Tua. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I understand that Christian Gonzalez could be a really good corner and cover up Tyreek Hill for a majority of the game. However, I think Waddle's going to have a good game. I think the Patriots' pass defense is hot and cold. I think it's going to be cold today. I'll take Tua barely over Jordan Love, very close. King Pata, thanks so much for DMing me on Instagram. You just got every bet that I've made for the last, 7 days preparing for NFL Sunday. John T, Kittle or Goddard? Man, this is close for me. I'm probably still going to lean Kittle, even with the backup in. I don't love it, but I'm going to lean Kittle. Barack, start 2 between Stevenson, Tracy, Montgomery, and Chuba Hubbard. Barack, it's Tracy and Montgomery. Tracy and Montgomery are the 2 for me. Anthony wants every bet I make every day. Anthony, thanks for hitting me up on Instagram. Biondo, it has been a minute since I saw you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Sending out my best. Justin Eubanks, pick 2 between Reed, Puka, Jennings, and Hopkins. Justin Eubanks, I'm going to go Puka and Hopkins. I like Reed. I don't like him enough, I think. I'm going to go Puka and Hopkins, but close between Puka and Reed. Close. Waddle or Downs? Man, that's a tight one for me. I am going to go Downs. I'm going to go Downs just barely over Waddle. I think they have similar point values, but frankly, Downs has just been more consistent, so I rely on that. Max Somerville, hope you're having a great Sunday morning. You just got every pick I make every day. Jamie, what's good? Hope you're having a great Sunday. Appreciate you watching the show. There you go. Every bet I made today. Kyle Black, rooting for you. Hope you have a great Sunday to go along with that fantastic stash you got. Those are all my picks. Oh, and we got to give out a pick because we just hit our live goal of 25 footballs. So, the first of my favorite picks of the day. The way I give out my picks during the show are my favorite picks of the day. So, if I'm putting it up here, it's one that I have a high, 60% confidence in. You might go, 60%? That's not very high. Yeah, it actually is. In the grand scheme of evaluating things, 60% or high, 60% or higher is actually a decent probability in all things. So, with that said, first pick I'm going to put on the board may surprise some of you, but if we've noticed anything, quarterback changes and head coaching changes lead to covers, everybody. Give me Tommy DeVito and the New York Football Giants to cover today. You guys know I moved the line because I don't like it where the sportsbook wants me to take it. I'm going to take the Giants at plus 9.5. I don't think this is going to be a 10-point finish. I think this is going to play tighter. If this actually was played within a touchdown, if you wanted to take plus 7.5, I'm totally for this. The 9.5 is a parlay play. I'm just preferring that for the parlays I'm sliding that into. But I think the Giants are going to keep this closer than people think. Why? The pass defense of the Giants is better than you think it is. They get after the quarterback. They're actually better in the secondary than I think some people are aware of. The problem is they give up a lot of running yards. What do running yards also mean? Means the clock's going to be moving. I think this game goes very, very fast. Both teams are going to run the football. I actually think this game could be played towards the under, even though you would think there are going to be a lot of points from the Bucs. Again, quite the contrary. No Tristan Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs, the left tackle of the Buccaneers, is not playing in this game. I think this is going to be a really good one for the Giants. So, I've got Giants plus 9.5 in parlays. I've got Giants plus 7.5 for just straight up plays, or even some parlays that I'm putting some extra odds on the other side. First pick we put up, I'm going to give out a pick every time we get a new subscriber on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Doesn't matter the platform, new subscribers, every time we get our live goal, and every time we get 25 shares. So plenty of ways to get our favorite picks for NFL Sunday. That's how we're going to be doing it from now until the end of the show. So I'm going to set up this live goal once again. We're going to get 25 footballs up going, and boom. And we're back to answering fantasy questions. DuBois, Knicks or Love? I would go Jordan Love on this one. Might surprise you, but I'm going to go Jordan Love on that one. Alex, pick 2 between Johnston, Flowers, and Downs. Alex, really tough for me here. Really tough. I want to say Johnston and Downs and sit Flowers. I don't love that analysis. I don't love that decision, though. Part of me wants to say Johnston and Flowers. Alex, I think that's where I come out, Johnston and Flowers, but I think those are 3 wide receivers who could have very good weeks. It's Hoosier, Knicks, or Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is absolutely the play on that one. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content. Let's keep going with your questions. Next up is going to be Barack. I have a pick at tight end. Should I go Schoonmaker, Theo Johnston, or Komet? Probably go Komet out of that group. Joshua, Abdullah, or Eckler in the flex. I lean towards Eckler just barely, I think. Just barely towards Eckler. Adrian got ways. I'd go Moody. I'd go Moody. Brenna Ford, great to see you. Hope you're having a great morning. Stafford or CJ Stroud? Tricky one on this. Both are facing really good pass defenses. I think I actually trust Matthew Stafford a little bit more, even though he's facing an Eagles defense that is red hot. I'm kind of caught on this one. Titans are the best pass defense in the NFL. Eagles are second. I'm going to lean towards Stafford, and the only reason I think I trust Stafford at home with Puka and Cooper Kupp in the lineup. Brenna, I'm going to go Stafford, but wouldn't be surprised if both kind of underperform their season averages. D-Rock, need one PPR, Jennings, Moore, D-Hop, or Rashad White. D-Rock, you've got some great options. DJ Moore, great play today. D-Hop, great play today. But I'm going to go Rashad White. Rashad White's going to be the play for me today. I actually think he's going to be the best one. By the way, we've got more folks who are sending me a message on Instagram, letting me know they want my picks. Like Charlie. Charlie, thanks for hitting me up. That's a badass beard you got there, Charlie. Thanks so much for hitting me up. Richard Matthews, appreciate you watching the show. Here is every bet I make every day. Nick Lyon, or is it Leone? I guess we'll find out at another time. There you go, Nick. Appreciate you watching the show. Chase Monson, I'd go MHJ. Chase Monson, I'd go MHJ. Funky Town, Commanders, Houston. I'd go with Commanders defense. I'd go Commanders just barely over Texans. Thanks, Nicholas. Tip of the cap to you. And between the two tight ends, I'd go McBride. So I'd go Commanders defense. I'd go McBride and D-Hop. Commanders, McBride, and D-Hop, Funky Town. Appreciate you. D. Turner. Fist bump, T. Turner. What's good? Tight end premium. Flex, Hunter Henry, or Ladd McConkey. The tricky part is Ladd McConkey is questionable. I think he's going to play. I also do like Hunter Henry today. I think he's a decent play. So I'm a little on the fence, but D. Turner, I'm going to take the risk with Ladd McConkey. Believe it or not, I'm going to take the risk with Ladd McConkey. And what I would do is, who's the backup? Who's the tight end right now for the Chargers? Go try to pick them up off the waiver wire. I'm blanking on who it is at the moment. I probably should know that, but it used to... Who is it now these days? I'm blanking on it. Either way, that could be your substitute in case Ladd McConkey's out. Borge, I'm not going with guests until noon. We'll take callers at 12 p.m., so it's going to be a while until we take callers, bud. Kobe Kessler, Reed, Downs, or Harrison. Very close on this, Kobe. I'm going to go Harrison just barely, but it is close. Felix, Darnold, or Tua? I'd go Tua. Felix, I'd go Tua. When we get to 25 shares, we're going to give out another pick. Of course, when we hit our live goal, we'll give out another pick. And if anyone subscribes, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, we give out another one of our favorite plays of the day. PJ, DeAndre Hopkins, or Keenan Allen? PJ, it's DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins. Timmy Walls, I'd go Bucky Irving just barely over Aaron Jones. Very, very close. I go Bucky over Aaron Jones, but very, very close. No love. Worried Cup is going to see Quinyon today, so start Cup or Neighbors this week. I'd start Neighbors. Sounds like Neighbors is going to play. There was some risk about him earlier in the week. He popped up on the injury report kind of later in the week, which was concerning. Sounds like he's going to play. I really like Malik Neighbors if, obviously, he's good to go. Gotta hand it to you. So sorry to hit you with an ad. Okay, I'd go Bucky Irving. Gotta hand it to you. I'd go Bucky Irving and I'd go Downs. I think I'd go Bucky Irving and Downs. Close on Downs and Reed, though. Very close. Lucifer, pick one. Flex, Debo, Eckler, DJ Moore, Johnson, or Benson. Close between Debo, Eckler, and DJ Moore. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to say DJ Moore. If you want to play Debo, I get it, but I'm going to take the risk. DJ Moore's got a great matchup this week. I'm going to take that one in what may surprise you. Steve, I'd go, Steve, I'd go Pollard over Jawan Jennings. I just don't have a lot of faith in Jawan Jennings this week. Pollard does have a great matchup, but I prefer Pollard. Mason, should I bench D-Hop or Ramondre to start Ladd? Probably would bench Ramondre, in all honesty. I'm not sitting D-Hop if I can avoid it this week. Mike, Hunt, Bucky, or Brian Robinson. These are three of my favorite running backs this week. Mike, Kareem Hunt, Bucky Irving, and Brian Robinson Jr. might be three of the top 5 running backs this week. I would probably play Kareem Hunt just barely over Brian Robinson Jr. I think the order of things for me is Hunt, Robinson Jr., and Bucky Irving, but damn is it close. If you are one of my moderators on TikTok, let the people know how they can get a pick. So if you could write it up there and pin it, I'd appreciate it. Katie Lynn, Worthy, Douglas, or Lockett. I'd go Xavier Worthy. I know he struggles with sidelines, but he's got good matchups today. Katie, I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to go Xavier Worthy. It's Gavin, pick one. Walker, Tyreek, or Marvin Harrison Jr. Oof. I think I'm going to lean just barely towards Kenneth Walker. It's close as hell, but I'm going to lean Kenneth Walker barely over Marvin Harrison Jr. I like Tyreek Hill. I'm worried about Christian Gonzalez. So that's why he comes in third in that race. Justin Eubanks, pick 2. Justin, I'd pick Montgomery and Stevenson. Montgomery and Stevenson would be the 2. Daniel, pick 2 from Waddle, Bucky, Javonte, and Jennings. Daniel, I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to go Bucky and Javonte. Bucky and Javonte. Waddle would be third, but I actually like Javonte, I think, a little bit more than Waddle this week. I'll go Bucky and Javonte and really lean into the favorable matchups for running backs. Appreciate you. If we get to 25 shares on TikTok, we're going to give out another pick. The Lion King, I'd go Debo over Jacoby. Debo over Jacoby. By the way, is Jacoby playing? Someone check on that for me. I thought that he may have an injury. Monique, Dell or Myers? I want to check this now because we got a couple people asking about it. Jacoby, Myers. By the way, I don't like him either way. Yeah, either way, I'd sit him. I'd play Dell over Myers. I don't like Myers' matchup at all. So, Clayco, trade Ramondre Stevenson and Josh Downs for Derrick Henry. Actually, I would. I would do that deal. I understand you may think you're losing some value, but actually, I trust Derrick Henry a whole lot more than Stevenson at this point. Brent, Irving or Rachaad White? We talked about this earlier. I think this is a very close call. I think it's a coin flip. I'll say this. I'll change my answer from earlier a little bit. If you're in a PPR league, I would take Rachaad White. If you're in a PPR league, Brent, I'd go Rachaad White. If it's a non-PPR league, I'd go Bucky Irving. Who's going to have the better rushing day? Bucky Irving. Who could get more fantasy points if it's PPR? It might be Rachaad White. It's that close. Both are going to have monster games, so I'm certainly not saying avoid them by any means, but I would just be a little bit leaning towards Rachaad White in a PPR. TST, non-PPR, choose 2. I'd still go Jones and Tracy Jr. I understand it's non-PPR, but I still like Jones and Tracy Jr. more than Stevenson. Though Stevenson's a strong play. Dutchman, thank you so much for the hat and the mustache. I want to take it off and give you a hat. Rodney, thanks so much, bum. Esteban, start 2. Puka, DK, or Montgomery? I'd go DK and Montgomery. DK and Montgomery. By the way, if you guys are giving me the cowboy hat, go with the footballs. The footballs lead to picks. So as much as I love the cowboy hat, go with those footballs, buds. Noob, DK, pick 2. St. Brown, D-Hop. St. Brown, D-Hop. St. Brown, D-Hop. Flex TR, Tua, Herbert, or Knicks. I'd go Herbert. On that one. Appreciate you guys being with us. They're the footballs. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget those shares, guys. Austin Price, Wilson, or Debo? Wilson? Which Wilson? Because Garrett Wilson's on a bye. So which Wilson we talking about, Austin? Chris, Pollard, Eckler, or Thielen? Close. I'm going to go Pollard over Eckler barely. Do I feel great about that? No, because Eckler's got a great matchup. But Pollard's the RB1, and I think he just gets more opportunities. Johnny Andrews, I'd go Justin Herbert. Johnny Andrews, Justin Herbert. We just hit our live goal. Let's get another one of my favorite picks of the day up on the big board, everybody. So another one of my favorite picks of the day coming up on the big board. I'm going to do a 2-for-1 on this. I'm going to do a 2-for-1. I gave out these same picks last week, and I said put them in a same-game parlay, and it cashed. I think it's going to cash again today. So this is going to be 2 picks, but I would advise you to do a same game parlay if you're up for it. You could follow it, you could fade it, up to you. But Will Levis, I'm looking at you, buddy. Will Levis, I'm looking at you. Will Levis over half a touchdown. Half a passing touchdown, okay? It's a very, very low bar for him. Will Levis over half a passing touchdown. It is available at a decent price, usually around like a minus 190 to minus 210. But put it in a same game parlay with Will Levis over half an interception. Because he's going to do it, folks. He's going to continue. He throws a touchdown. He throws a pick. This guy chucks. He's a gunslinger. He's got mayo in the brain. Will Levis is going to throw a touchdown. He's going to throw an interception. 2 picks for one. I'd put it in a same game parlay if I were you. Worked last week. Think it's going to work again against the Houston Texans, a team that do turn over opposing quarterbacks. So that is something that I like a lot about going with Will Levis. Is he's also facing a defense that has the ability to turn him over. They're going to get sacks. They're going to put pressure on him. Eventually, he's just going to do dumb shit because that's what Will Levis does. Will he also probably throw a touchdown to Calvin Ridley? Yeah, probably. So I like Will Levis over half a passing touchdown and over half an interception. When we get to 25 shares or our live goal or anyone subscribes on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, we are going to give out another pick. Until then, DM me on Instagram if you want every bet I make. If you don't want to wait around and you just want every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. And obviously, we'll continue to answer your fantasy questions up until probably 12:30, 12:45. Infinity Jake, start Juwan Jennings or Tank Dell. I probably lean Tank Dell. Infinity Jake, I lean Tank Dell. Eric Anderson, I'd go Tracy Jr. Eric Anderson, I'd go Tracy Jr. Monique, I'd go Dowdle. Monique, I'd go Dowdle just barely. Nuv DK, oh, I got you, Nuv DK. Mr. Lopez, I'd go McLaurin. Mr. Lopez, I'd go McLaurin. Logan Mayberry, I'd start St. Brown, DK Metcalf, and I'll take a chance and I'll say Tyreek Hill. Logan, it's close between Hill and Downs, actually, but I'll take the 3 studs. I'll go St. Brown, Metcalf, and I'll go Tyreek Hill just barely. Worried about Christian Gonzalez, yes. Still think he could get a touchdown. Part of the reason I like going with Tyreek. Aaron Davis, I'd go Hopkins. Aaron Davis, I'd go DeAndre Hopkins. Lucci DeMeo, sit one. I would sit Jennings. I'd sit Jennings for this week. Mike, Bucky or Tracy Jr., I think it's a coin flip. 2 of my favorite running backs of the week. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Bucky, but it's close. It's very close. I don't know if I love that. It's a coin flip. Ben, Stroud or Tua. I'm going to go Tua. I'm going to go Tua just barely. Steve Strizzy, Otten, Laporta, or Disley. Disley. Thank you. Disley's the Chargers tight end. I'd go Disley. I'd go Disley barely over Laporta. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Will Disley. Will Disley is a very good tight end to pick up this week. I think Will Disley could also be a very good player prop for like 25 plus receiving yards, maybe a touchdown. Gotta hand it to you. J-Mo over Downs or more? No, I'd go J-Mo. I'd go J-Mo on that one. David George, Otten or Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey could have a very good game. Serge Cruz, B-Rob or Ladd? I'd go B-Rob. Serge Cruz, I'd go B-Rob. Eli, Kyler Murray, or Patrick Mahomes? It's a Patrick Mahomes week. He's coming off a loss. He's playing the Carolina Panthers. It's Gavin. Cup or Marvin Harrison Jr.? I'd go Marvin Harrison Jr. Small margin, but Marvin Harrison Jr. Mike, I'd go Worthy over Jennings. Worthy over Jennings. Appreciate you guys hitting me up. If you guys want all of the picks I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram. Fotana, start one running back. I'd go Stevenson. Stevenson barely over Dowdle. Fotana, Stevenson. Shady 2 lit. Henry or Laporta? I'm going to go Hunter Henry. Close, but I'm going to go Hunter Henry. Very close, but I'm going to go Hunter Henry. Brenna Ford. Richardson is on waiver. Should I pick him up over Stafford? Shockingly, yes. I'd actually prefer to play Richardson today over Stafford. Sounds crazy, but the matchup actually favors Richardson by a substantial margin. The Lions give up a lot of passing yards. The Eagles are one of the best pass defenses in the league. Given that Stafford's not going to get rushing yards, Stafford's going to have a tough time with that defense. I think Richardson's the better play today. Jonathan, Nix or Herbert? It's Herbert. It's Herbert. Unwanted Viper, sit one between Hill, Kupp, D-Hop, and Collins. I'm going to say Cooper Kupp. It's between Kupp and Collins for me. I'm going to say sit Cooper Kupp. Close, but I'll sit Kupp. I think Collins has a good game. D-Mac, Hunt, D-Hop, or Worthy. D-Mac, it's got to be Kareem Hunt. I understand D-Hop could have a big game, but Kareem Hunt, especially no Isaiah Pacheco today. They expect Pacheco to be back next week. So what do you expect them to do? Run Kareem Hunt like this could be his last week of being RB1. I would expect him to have a good game, over 60 rushing yards and an anytime touchdown. I think I just gave away a pick you'll see on my big board later. But that said, I do like Kareem Hunt quite a bit today. Brendan Powers, Laporta, or Disley? I'd go Disley. Shockingly, I'd go Disley. Jonathan Leone, Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. True Gas just DM'd me on Instagram. True Gas, you just got every bet I make every single day for free. Why? Because you shouldn't pay for picks. I know there are a lot of people on social media who give out their sports betting picks, but you have to, pay. They'll give one for free, and then you have to pay. Screw that. I give my picks away for free. Just DM me on Instagram. Matrix says never bench Kupp. See, I don't think that's right, Matrix. Not because it's never bench Kupp. It's who else do you have? If you have 2 or 3 other players that are better for that week, then yes, you do bench Kupp. Like, I understand you can have a big game, but you got to look at matchups. I don't think you should do things blindly. I think that's, frankly, kind of moronic. Cam, Kraft, or Disley? I'd go Disley. I'd go Disley over Kraft. Diego Garcia, I'd go Tracy Jr. Tracy Jr. over Kyron Williams. Cameron with the cross and the baseball. Pick one for tight end and for the flex between Little Henry or Goddard. I mean, yike. I'll pick Henry for the tight end. Go find a flex on the waiver wire, Cameron. Those are awful options on the tight end, on the waiver. Like, go find a waiver wire option. There's got to be somebody. Abdullah, somebody. Cody Scott, do I flex Pollard, Downs, Jaden Reed, or stack Mostert with Achane? I wouldn't stack Mostert with Achane. I think I'd lean Downs. I think I'd go Downs as the other one. Downs and Achane out of that group. Mr. Wonderful, need a waiver wire play between the Dunze, Waddle, Wan'Dale Robinson is a sneaky good play today, but I'm going to go Waddle. This is close. Waddle, Robinson, and Pittman are all 3 good plays. I'm going to say Waddle 1, Pittman 2, Robinson 3, but all 3 are good plays today, Mr. Wonderful. See, there are a lot of good plays out on the waiver wire. By the way, Beto, thanks so much for hitting me up on Instagram. There's the link. There you get every pick I make every single day. Sticking with your fantasy questions. Hope you're enjoying the show. Temya Lima, it's D-Hop, bud. Temya Lima, D-Hop, D-Hop, D-Hop. You knew that, though. You knew that. Mike, Bo Nix or Baker Mayfield? That's a tough one for me. I'm going to say Bo Nix. I don't think Baker Mayfield's going to have a great game. I think it's the running game that's going to do well. Maybe Rachaad White catches a passing touchdown. Maybe Cade Otton. But I don't love Baker today. I'll go Nix over Baker Mayfield. Nix over Baker Mayfield. Beto, B-Rob. Beto, B-Rob. Crystal Trejo, I'd go Richardson. Crystal Trejo, I'd go Richardson. Sal Casillas, I'd go Disley barely over Hawkinson. Disley barely over Hawkinson. Crazy as it sounds. Bobby, I'd go Swift over Chuba Hubbard. Swift over Chuba Hubbard, though both will be bad plays. Both will not play well. I should say that. Fotana, I'd go McLaurin. Fotana, I'd go McLaurin over Flowers. Close, but McLaurin over Flowers. John Doe, I'd go DJ Moore. John Doe, DJ Moore. Mike M, I'd go Bucky Irving. Mike M, I'd go Bucky Irving. We have been live for about 35 minutes, everybody. We have about 2 hours left of the show. 2 hours and 10 minutes to be specific. That said, make sure you guys are hitting that share button. We are 8 shares away from another one of my favorite picks going up on the big board. We give out our favorite picks during the show. We also obviously give out all of our picks if you DM me on Instagram. So if you don't want to wait around for individual picks throughout the show, because sometimes we give out a lot, sometimes we don't give out a lot. It always depends on the audience and their engagement. But if you want every pick and to see them, just DM me on Instagram. Knack, Bo or Baker, I'd go Bo. Kyle Paul, I'd go Bo Nix. A lot of you guys have Bo and Baker. Interesting. Fotana, I'd go Stafford. Fotana, Eileen Stafford, just barely. Tamia Lima, you're good, dog. I got you. Robert, thanks so much for hitting me up on Instagram. You just got every pick that I make every single day. By the way, make sure you connect your sports books on the Sharps app where I make my bets. Make sure you connect your sports book because that way you can tail a parlay that I made. You can automatically recreate that parlay in your sports book. It's a really useful tool. So make sure you connect the sports books when you get there. Like, connect your sports books to Sharps because then you can copy bets that you like. If there are players, if there are users or influencers or pickers like myself that you like, you can recreate their bets automatically and you don't have to do it on your own individually. Really, really useful. I take advantage of it because there are some people on the app that I tail. They do a great job with their picks and their research, and I don't have to go to my sports book and recreate it. I just tail it. Automatically comes up in my sports book. Really, really simple. So if you use Sharps, make sure you link your sports book. Just a note for you. Gianni, I'd go bench one. Gianni, I would bench Lamb. Gianni, I'd bench Lamb. Daniel Stewart, I'd go D-Hop. Daniel Stewart, I'd go D-Hop and Commanders. D-Hop and Commanders and Disley. D-Hop, Commanders and Disley, Daniel Stewart. Liam, I'd go Javante. Liam, I'd go Javante. Dante, I'd go Sutton. Dante, I'd go Sutton. Brent, do you have picks for Rams versus Eagles? I didn't pick that game, to be honest with you. I have a pick for it, but not one that I'm going to put on the big board. It's not a game I feel very confident about. I could see both sides taking it. So actually, I didn't actually bet Rams and Eagles tonight. I'm kind of avoiding that one. There are always games throughout the week where I'm like, I don't really want to touch it. That's one in which I don't like. Not one I like. I love the Monday night game, though. Michael Lake. I'd go Kareem Hunt barely over Brian Robinson Jr. Two players I love this week. But I'd go Hunt. The problem is I want to go Hunt and Hopkins, but I don't want to double up on the Chiefs. So if those players are in the same lineup, I'm actually willing to sit Hunt for Robinson Jr. to play Hopkins. So I don't want to double up on the Chiefs offense, though I think Hunt and Hopkins could have big games. But I just don't like taking that risk. I'll go Robinson and Hopkins if they're in the same league. If it's the same team, those would be the two I'd go with. Calvin, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Calvin, you just got every bet I make every day, bud. Let's keep it at M33. I'd go Abdullah. M33, I'd go Abdullah. Oh, we hit our live goal. Let's get another pick on the board, everybody. Let's get another one of my favorite picks of the day up on the big board. We haven't given away too many picks so far, only 3. Giants plus 9.5 for parlays. Giants plus 7.5 for straight up plays. Will Levis over half a passing touchdown and Will Levis over half an interception. Next pick that I'm going to give out, I talked about him a moment ago. I am super high on him today. Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson over 4.5 receptions. Wan'Dale Robinson over 4.5 receptions. Very consistent play. I understand it's been consistent with Daniel Jones at quarterback. I still have enough faith in Tommy DeVito to be able to throw the ball. And Wan'Dale Robinson is facing a bad pass defense. Neighbors is banged up. So even if Neighbors plays, I think they're going to probably target Robinson maybe a little bit more than they normally would. And he gets, 8-9 targets a game. So I like Wan'Dale Robinson over 4.5 receptions. Latest pick that we put up on the board. I'm going to reset our live goal. And again, once we hit 25 footballs or 25 shares, we are going to give away another one of our favorite picks of the day. So we're getting into the routine of things. You guys know how it's done. And of course, if you don't want to wait around for picks, just DM me on Instagram. You'll get them all right away. Landon, I'd go Bucky Irving. Landon, I'd go Bucky Irving. Josiah, I'd go Lad McConkey. Josiah, I'd go Lad McConkey. Oh, I'd go Stafford. Oh, I'd go Stafford. Romeo, I'd go Mark Andrews, but it's very tight on that group. One slumpy man, I'd go Justin Herbert. One slumpy man, I'd go Justin Herbert. Jaynez, I'd go Hawkinson. Jaynez, I'd go Hawkinson. 69 Kevo, I'd go Irving. 69 Kevo, I'd go Irving. Thanks so much for all the footballs, guys. BCal19, I'd go DK. BCal19, I'd go DK. Just barely over Reed, though it's a very, very close call between those two. Hope you guys are enjoying the content and enjoying the show. Make sure you hit the follow button. Take a quick second. Make sure you hit the follow button. That way you never miss our show. We're live almost every day. Alex, I'd go Bucky. Alex Gimple, I'd go Bucky. Bobby, pick 3. Bobby, I'd go B-Rob, White, and Hunt. B-Rob, White, and Hunt would be the 3. I love those 3. Hope you're enjoying the show. JC, I'd go Sutton. JC, I'd go Sutton. Garrett Hall, I'd go Tyrone Tracy Jr. Garrett Hall, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Folks, we just hit 25 shares. Because of that, we're going to give away another one of our favorite picks of the day. So, next pick that we're going to put up on the board, let's make it another game pick, everybody. Latest pick is going to be another game pick for everybody. Next pick is going to be a game pick. I mentioned the Monday night game. I'm going to give that one away later, but I really like that one. Let's go to our game of the week, though. Supposedly, the game of the week is 49ers and Packers, but no Brock Purdy, a lot of injuries. Maybe Trent Williams plays. Maybe. We're waiting on word on that. I think it's going to go under the total. 49ers, Packers. I'm taking the under on this one. 49ers and Packers. I'm going under. I took it at 49. If you're looking for the parlay place, I took it at. It's 49. I'm willing to take this at maybe an under 46.5 or under 47. I think this game is going to be played closer really to 44 points. I see this as kind of a 24-17 kind of game, 24-21 kind of game. I think actually the 49ers can maybe score a few more points than we expect, but I think the total for this is just too high. So I'm going to take the under. I don't think this reaches 50 points. So under 49 is the pick I'm making for like same game parlays or round robins. But I also took under 46. It's just kind of a straight up play. Right now the total on that game is 44.5. Like I said, I think it's played around 44. I just raised the ceiling on it so I don't bump my head later today. But that's a play that I like. The lack of Brock Purdy makes a big difference for me. Okay, 10 more footballs, we'll give away another pick. 25 more shares. When we get to 50 shares, we'll give away another pick there. And of course, subscribe. No matter where you subscribe, we'll thank you by giving away a pick. TYFT Gaming, I'd go Patrick Mahomes. TYFT Gaming, I'd go Patrick Mahomes. Johnny, I'd go Josh Downs. Johnny, I'd go Josh Downs on that one. Appreciate the question. Hope you're enjoying the conversation. Mr. Plow, I'd go Bucky Irving. Mr. Plow, I'm going to go Bucky just barely over Quentin Johnston, though it's close. Fotana, I'd go Andrews. Tony Delgado, I would go Reed. Tony Delgado, I'd go Jaden Reed. Timmy Walls, I'd go St. Brown, Aaron Jones, and Ladd McConkey. Timmy Walls, St. Brown, Aaron Jones, and Ladd McConkey. If you're a moderator on TikTok, let the folks know how they can get our picks every day. C-Duo4, I'd go Hunt barely over Connor. Two of my favorite running backs this week, but I would go Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt, and I'm going to lean Justin Herbert, but it's close. I think these are 4 of the best players this week. Kareem Hunt, James Conner, Jaden Daniels, and Justin Herbert are 4 of the best fantasy plays this week. The fact that you own all of them is a great sign. I'd go Kareem Hunt and Justin Herbert, but I don't think you can go wrong with those options. Robert Gladstone, I'd go Nico Collins, and I'm going to lean Jordan Love. Because you're already playing Collins, I'm going to go Jordan Love on the other one. Jason, Justin Lane, subscriber for 3 months. Appreciate you doing that. Let's get another pick up on the board to say thank you. This is a pick that was not in our newsletter. So, if you subscribe to our newsletter every Sunday morning, this is a pick that will only be seen right here on the show. That is the only place you'll see it, okay? So, this is the pick. I know you're like on pins and needles, right? Here's the pick. It's a kicker pick. You ready? Chaim Fairbairn. Over 1.5 field goals made. Yes, Chaim Fairbairn. Over 1.5 field goals made. That is the pick. He's done it 7 straight games. 7 straight games he's had at least 2 field goals made. I think that the Texans kicked 2 field goals today. The only place you can find this bet is on our show All the other places we give out picks, you can't find this one. So exclusively here, because we got a subscriber on TikTok, we want to say thank you with that exclusive pick. So thank you so much for subscribing for another month. We appreciate you. Emilio, start. I'd go Harrison. Emilio, I'd go Harrison. Barely over Hill. It is the Christian Gonzalez factor that comes into play for me. Victor, I'd go Puka over JSN. Victor, Puka over JSN. Brent, I'd go Justin Herbert. Brent, I would go with Justin Herbert. Appreciate the question, Brent. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope all of you are enjoying the show and having a great Sunday morning. Hope you guys know how much I appreciate you being with us. Hand it to you. I'd go JMO and Downs. JMO and Downs. Brent, I'd go James Conner. Brent, I'd go James Conner. Bobby, I'd go Commanders defense. Bobby, Commanders defense. Michael Abbott, I'd go Christian Watson. Barely over Abdullah. It's close, but I'm going to go Watson. The Connecticut Hub, I'd go Anthony Richardson. The Connecticut Hub, Anthony Richardson. Jay Sierra, I'd go Laporta. Jay Sierra, Eileen Laporta. The quarterback situation for the 49ers is what drives that decision. Extended mags, I'd go Hopkins and Johnston. Hopkins and Johnston. When we get to 50 shares, we're going to give away another pick. And when we get to 25 footballs, our live goal, we're 5 footballs away, we'll give away another pick. Of course, when you subscribe, no matter the platform, we give away a pick. King Wizard, I'd go Hawkinson. King Wizard, I'd go Hawkinson. Close, though. Up, we hit our live goal. Ghost, I'd go Downs. I really want to say Neighbors. Ghost, I really want to say Neighbors, but because he's been questionable throughout the week, I'm going to play it safe with Downs. I think Downs is a safer play. I really like Neighbors, but the risk of the injury drives me away from him to Downs. Godfather, I'd go Hunter Henry. Godfather, Hunter Henry. Jordan, I'd go Hopkins. Jordan, Hopkins over Debo and Pollard. Jordan, I'd go Hopkins. Let's get another pick on the board, everybody. This is going to be another game pick. Another game pick that we're putting up on the board, okay? So, next pick's going to be a game pick. I'm going to stick with that Texans game. I think the Texans cover -4.5. Right now, the spread for this game is 7.5. I'm taking it at 4.5. I think it's going to be a 5-point game at the closest towards the end. I really think it's more, probably 6-7 points. I just don't want to flirt with that. So I took Texans -4.5. I just don't think as highly of the Titans as I would have if L'Jarius Sneed was playing. Sneed is out. Sneed's been put on the IR. I think the Texans, maybe this game's close. Maybe through like 3 quarters. Maybe we get to the witching hour and it's a 1-score difference. But then I think probably in the final 4 or 5 minutes, Texans add another score, make it a 2-possession game, or make it at least a 6-7 point game. I'll take Texans -4.5. Texans -4.5. Latest pick that we're putting up on the board. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content and the conversation. We have been going for 50 minutes. We've got another 2 hours to go, so plenty of football talk to still go. King Wizard, got you. I'd go Hawkinson. Oh, let's get a new live goal up here. Again, a reminder, when we get to 50 shares, we're going to give away another pick. When we get to 25 footballs, we will give away another pick. That'll be our live goal. We're going to stick with the footballs today instead of the confetti. And, of course, when you guys subscribe, no matter the platform, we give away a pick. Okay, Zach, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Zach Stinson, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Hawkeye, I'd go McBride. Hawkeye, I'd go McBride. Cosmic, I'd go Denver defense. Cosmic, I'd go Denver defense. DR Golf, DR Golf, I wouldn't do the deal. DR Golf, it's close. I don't really want to give away Pacheco right now, but Kyron Williams' problem is Kyron Williams' value has come down with Puka and Kupp in the lineup. DR Golf, it's close. I think it's a fair trade. I'm not crazy about it overall. I'll lean yes. DR Golf, I'll lean yes, but I don't love it. What do you think about MHJ today? I think he's going to have a good game. Maybe not the best game of the week, but he'll have a good game. Connor 8, Garrett Wilson and Terry for Higgins and London. Yes, I would do the deal. Connor 8, yes, I would. Garrett Hall, I'd go Pittman. Garrett Hall, I'd go Pittman. UGHH, I'd go Bucky Irving. Though it's close between him and Rashad White. Cheeto Beard, I'd go Rashad White. Cheeto Beard, I'd go Rashad White. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Sid, I'd go Aaron Jones. Sid, I'd go Aaron Jones and Pollard. Sid, Aaron Jones and Pollard just barely. Jocelyn, I'd go Kate Otten. Jocelyn, I'd go Kate Otten. Thanks for the question. It's my username, start two. I would start Bucky, and I'd start DJ Moore. It's my username, Bucky and DJ Moore. Hope you guys are loving the show. We are halfway to our next pick with our live goal. Drew, I'd go Abdullah. Drew, I'd go Abdullah. JJ Guzman, I'd go Richardson. JJ Guzman, I'd go Richardson. Thanks, Chuck. Kyle, I'd go Rashad White. Kyle, I'd go Rashad White. Ed Monaco, I'd go D-Hop. Ed Monaco, I'd go D-Hop. Shady Lou, I'd go Otten. Shady Lou, I'd go Otten. Appreciate you guys once again getting us to our live goal. Because we've hit our 25 football live goal, we're going to give away another pick, everybody. Now, this is going to be a player prop bet pick. Player prop bet pick incoming, everybody. So keep those ears open. We're about to put another pick up on the board. You guys ready? Player prop bet pick coming up. Here it is, everyone. Next one is going to be Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones over 79.5 rush plus receiving yards. So Aaron Jones, I think, gets to 80 total yards from scrimmage at least. So that's Aaron Jones over 79.5 rushing plus receiving yards. I could see that even getting up to 90. So I'm living kind of in that 80 to 90 range. I took it at the 79.5, but if you wanted to take it at 89.5, I think that probably cashes as well. But that's the latest pick on the board. Aaron Jones over 79.5 rushing plus receiving yards. Let's continue at it, everyone. Next, let's get to fantasy football questions. Mila, I'd go Tyrone Tracy. Mila, Tyrone Tracy. B. Cal, I'd go Justin Herbert. B. Cal, I'd go Justin Herbert. Knack, I'd go JMO and MHJ. Knack, JMO and MHJ. Jeff Dog, I'd go Disley. Jeff Dog, I'd go Disley. Logan, I'd go Abdullah. Logan, I'd go Abdullah. Zeta, I'd go Mahomes. Zeta, I'd go Patrick Mahomes. Scott Wicks, I'd go D-Hop. Scott Wicks, I'd go D-Hop. Let's U-Haul, I'd go CJ Stroud. Let's U-Haul, I'd go CJ Stroud. C-Duo4, I'd go James Conner. C-Duo4, I'd go James Conner. Sean, lots of buys this week. I'd go Slayton. I'd go Slayton. Eric Harrison, I'd go MVH. I'd go MHJ. MVH. Who's MVH? Someone remind, who's MVH? Johnny G, I'd go Waddle. Johnny G, I'd go Waddle. Funky Town, I'd go Bowers and Kelsey. Funky Town, Bowers and Kelsey. Thank you guys so much for once again getting me to my live goal. Got to give out another pick. Every time we hit our live goal, we're going to give away another pick. So I'm resetting it as we speak. We're going to give away another player prop bet, everybody. Another player prop bet going up on the big board. We're starting to get picks up on there now. You guys are doing a good job. Next player prop bet we're going to go with Rashad White. Love Rashad White today. This is one of my favorite picks of the day. In fact, I'm going to give you two picks right now. Two Rashad White picks. Rashad White over 49.5 rush plus receiving yards. I think he gets 50 total yards. So Rashad White over 49.5 rushing plus receiving yards. But in addition to that, Rashad White scoring a touchdown today. I've got Rashad White anytime TD. Rashad White anytime touchdown. That is our first anytime touchdown play of the day. If you guys want to take advantage of the FanDuel anytime touchdown profit boost, it boosts your anytime touchdown plays 50%. Hit the link in my TikTok bio. Takes you to FanDuel. Take advantage of the promos, guys. Whether it's DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Underdog, we have promos for all of them. Just hit the link in my TikTok bio. Take advantage of the promos. Use their promos to make more money on bets you already like. Should be obvious, but maybe some of you don't do it. Maybe some of you are skeptical. Take advantage of the promos. Just check them out. They're always going to be useful for parlays and for anytime touchdown plays. So go check out those promos, guys. Let's get to Tony. Tony, I'd go with Stroud over Stafford. Stroud over Stafford, I think it's close, though. Seb, I'd go Tank Dell. Seb, Tank Dell. Coach Mark, I'd go Watson. Coach Mark, I'd go with Watson on that one. Appreciate the question. Ivan, I'd go DK. Ivan, I'd go DK. D. Graham, I'd go Komet. D. Graham, I'd go Komet. Xander Simmons, I'd go Montgomery and Rashad White. Xander Simmons, Montgomery and Rashad White. Brent, Brian Robinson Jr. Yep, I would go Brian Robinson Jr. Jack Farrell, I'd go Kyler and Bucky. Farrell, I'd go Kyler and Bucky. Hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. Muzzy, I'd go Zay Flowers. Muzzy, I'm going to lean Zay Flowers barely. Garrett Hall, I'd go Pittman. Garrett Hall, I'd go Pittman. Smokers Jokers, I'd go Abdullah. Smokers Jokers, I'd go Abdullah. Russell Allen, good morning to you. Pick 2, I'd go Ladd and Downs. Russell Allen, I'd go Ladd and Downs. Those would be the 2 for me. Moose, I'd go Calvin Ridley. Moose, I'd go Calvin Ridley. Abel, I'd go Hill, Downs, and Collins. Abel, Hill, Downs, and Collins. Duffel bag. CMC, I don't know. Duffel bag. By the way, great to see a duffel bag. It's been a minute. Miss seeing you in the audience. I don't love the bet. I think without the starting court, without Brock Purdy, you just feel like the Packers are going to try to take away Christian McCaffrey. Don't love the play. If you're a moderator like Duffel bag, write and pin how people can get our picks every day. Would appreciate you guys letting the folks know. Cosmic, I'd go Nick Westbrook-Akune. Actually. Scotty D, good morning to you. I'd go Richardson and I'd go Packers. Richardson and Packers. Though I don't like those 2 defenses that much. Benjamin, I'd go, Benjamin, I'm going to go Zay over Ridley, but it's close. I will go Zay over Ridley, though. Yosoy Unpan, I'd go J-Mo and D-Hop. Yosoy, I'd go J-Mo and D-Hop. Bob, safety man, I'd go Kyler. Bob, safety man, I lean Kyler just barely. DR Golf, Dowdle and Quentin Johnston for Shakir. I'd actually, I feel like Quentin Johnston might have some value left rest of season. I'm not willing to move on. Roger Long, you have a Jets fan to use that pod name, aren't you? I am not a Jets fan, actually. I grew up in New England. I grew up a Patriots fan. But my background's actually working in sports media. So I worked at Fox Sports, ESPN, CBS Sports. I was a producer for Jim Rome. So I just love talking sports, researching sports data, coming up with sports content. So when I had the chance to start my own channel, I took it. Butt Fumble Sports, yes, I do like making fun of that play. But actually, the Butt Fumble Sports is less about Mark Sanchez and more has to do that sometimes football is awesome. You can have players run into a teammate's butt and score a touchdown for your team. Football can just be amazing sometimes. Knack, I'd go J-Mo. Knack, I'd go J-Mo. Geo Goodson, I'd go Pittman and Hawkinson. Geo Goodson, Pittman and Hawkinson. Hi, I'd go J-Mo and Janu. Hi, I'd go J-Mo and Janu. Seth Edwards, I'd go Tracy Jr. Seth Edwards, Tracy Jr. Cosmic, I'd go Cam Akers. Cosmic, I'd go Cam Akers. Coach Mark, I'd go Scary Terry. Coach Mark, Terry McLaurin. Russell Allen, thank you so much for the hat and the mustache. Knack, I'd go J-Mo. Gav Ross, I'd go Ladd. Gav Ross, I'd go Ladd. Gunner, I'd go Goff. Gunner, 1973, I'd go Goff. Hi, we got you. Hope you guys are loving the content, loving the show. Michael, I'd go Herbert. Michael, I'd go Justin Herbert. We just hit another live goal, everybody. We just hit another live goal. Appreciate you guys throwing those footballs up in the air. Because we've been getting those live goals completed, we're going to give away another pick. Let's go back to the game picks on this one. Let's give away another game pick. We've given away a couple game picks so far. Giants plus 9.5. Giants plus 9.5 was the first game pick we gave out. We took the Texans at minus 4.5. We took Texans at minus 4.5. Next game pick that we're going to put up on the board, I'm going to Monday night. Ravens are winning that game, everybody. Ravens on the money line. I think Justin Herbert could throw for a lot of yards, but I like John Harbaugh to beat Jim Harbaugh for a second time. I've got Ravens on the money line on Monday night. I put that into a lot of parlays. Some of them I may cash out on, depending on how they do today. But I do like Ravens on the money line. That is up on the big board. We will give away another pick when we hit 50 shares or we hit 25 footballs. which is our live goal. COD, I'd go Gino. COD, I'd go Gino. Joshua, I'd go Herbert. Joshua, I'd go Herbert. Remember, no Devontae Smith today. No Devontae Smith. That impacts how I feel about Jalen Hurts. If you guys want every bet that I make every single day, DM me on Instagram. Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram to get every bet I make every day. If you don't want to wait around for us to give out our picks individually, I give away every bet I make every day for free. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram. You'll get every single bet. Justin West, I'll go Love. Justin West, I'll go Love. Duncan, I'd go Abdullah. Duncan, I'd go Abdullah. Duffel Bag, appreciate you supporting the show, bud. I'll go Kyron. I just don't trust Abdullah. Evan McDonald, I'd go Chiefs by 1,000,000. Yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to have a massive game. Cook, love to hear it. Go Flock. There you go, Cook. Smiley Face, I'd go Debo over Jawan Jennings. Debo over Jawan Jennings. Connor Donaldson, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Connor Donaldson, I'd go Kareem Hunt. We have been live for 1 hour, everybody. We just hit 1 hour into the show. Are you worried we're going to end? Because we've got another hour and 45 minutes left to go. Plenty of time to get your questions answered. Plenty of time to get more picks. So we have an hour and 45 minutes left to go. We will take calls or guests on TikTok. We call them calls, but they're guests on TikTok at 12 p.m. So if you want to join the show as a caller, join us at 12 p.m. We'll take your calls then. Otherwise, until then, we'll be answering written questions. Kevin Millar, I'd go Herbert. Kevin Millar, I'd go Herbert. It says it's Miller. Sorry. I was just getting into my baseball theme. Jay Carty, I'd go Herbert barely over Jay Carty, I'd go Herbert barely over Mahomes. But man, those are two of my favorite quarterbacks this week. Josh, I'd go Hunt and Tracy Jr. Josh, you got 3 good running backs this week, but I'd go Hunt and Tracy Jr. Cheese Curd, I'd go Pittman. Cheese Curd, I'd go Pittman. Wingman, I'd go D-Hop. Wingman, I'd go D-Hop. Seb, I'd go Justin Herbert. Seb, Justin Herbert. Lenny Jr., I'd go Hawkinson. Lenny Jr., J Cards, I'd go, JJ Cards, I'd probably go Pearsall. I'd go Pearsall. Daniel, I'd go Goff. Daniel, I'd go Goff. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate you. Oh! Adorned Parrot just subscribed. Adorned Parrot just subscribed on Twitch. Promise, no matter the platform, when we get a subscriber, we give out a pick. So, Adorned Parrot, this pick is for you, bud. And this pick is exclusively on the show. You can't find it in our newsletter. You can't find it anywhere else. This next pick of ours is exclusively on the show. I understand that Brock Purdy isn't playing today. I understand that Jordan Love is playing today. I know Jordan Love should have the advantage. But you know what Jordan Love's been doing? In 9 straight games, he's been throwing an interception. I got Jordan Love over half an interception. Jordan Love, I think, goes 10 straight games throwing a pick. Jordan Love is 9 interceptions, 9 games with an interception in a row. I think he makes it 10 today. I take Jordan Love over half an interception today at Lambeau against the 49ers. That pick is exclusively on here. Can't find it anywhere else. But I like Jordan Love to throw a pick today, even though I like the Packers to win. Packers on the money line. I'm not putting it on the big board. Spread's too big. But Packers on the money line. But I think Jordan Love does throw an interception today. Keaton, I'd go Jaden Daniels. Keaton, I'd go Jaden Daniels. Mitchell, I'd go Romeo Dobbs. Mitchell, I'd go Romeo Dobbs. Tracy, I'd go Tracy Jr. Tracy Henkel, I'd go Tracy Jr. Brandon, I'd go Lad McConkey. Brandon, I'd go Lad McConkey. Charlie, I'd go Stafford. Charlie, I'd go Stafford. Booty Balla, I'd go Marvin Harrison and JSN. Marvin Harrison and JSN. Josh, what about McConkey or Jones? And I have Quentin in case McConkey can't play. Josh, I love the strategy. Yes, yes, yes. Love it, Josh. Adorned Parrot, I'd go DK, barely over Tyreek Hill. Very, very close. The only reason I'm going DK is if Christian Gonzalez, who is a top 3 cornerback in the NFL right now, is on Tyreek Hill. I like him less. I'd go DK just barely. By the way, Booty Balla, I do believe that Mike Evans is playing. We're obviously keeping track of injury reports. The injury report comes out in about 25 minutes, everybody. They come out about 90 minutes before kickoff, so we'll get injury reports in about 25 minutes. That's when we'll know things that are official. Oh, FlixTR just subscribed on Twitch. Another subscriber on Twitch means another pick, everyone. Let's get another pick up on the board, everybody. Next pick we're putting up on the board, another exclusive on-the-show pick. Only available on the show. You ready? It's another kicker pick. Yes, we have 2 kicker picks today. We gave out Fair and Barron over 1.5 field goals. We're going Gay. No homo. Matt Gay over 1.5 field goals made. Matt Gay over 1.5 field goals made. He's hit that in 8 straight games. So I've got the Texans kicker going over 1.5 field goals, and I've got the Colts kicker going over 1.5 field goals. So yeah, showing some love to the kickers. Why? Because they're very consistent. Very consistent plays. That's why we like them. Josh, I'd go Jones. K. Miller, I'd go Hunt and MHJ. K. Miller, Hunt and MHJ. Isaac, you know I'm making a joke there. Nico, should I start Cam Akers? He's an okay backup play if you really lack options. Jacob Napolitano, bench one. I would bench Jawan Jennings, I think. Yeah, I think I'd bench Jennings over Lamb. I'd bench Jennings. Raggedy Pancakes, I'd go Bucky and Tracy Jr. Raggedy Pancakes, I like all 3, but I'd go Bucky and Tracy Jr. Clay, yikes, that was bad. Okay, fine, people didn't like it. By the way, don't really care. Noah, I'd go MHJ. Noah, MHJ. Cook, thanks so much for the galaxy, buddy. Cook, appreciate it. Cook, I'd go Richardson. Cameron, I'd go Demario Douglas. Cameron Chadwick, I'd go Demario Douglas. Booty Bola, I'd go Jaden. Connor, I'd go Will Dissly. Connor LaRose, Will Dissly. Johnny, I'd go Brian Robinson Jr. Anaki, I'd go Hunter Henry. Jacob, I'd go Bo Nix. Kalberg, we're going to do that at 12 p.m. Noon, bud. Mike, I'd play Waddle. Mike, I'm leaning Waddle just barely. Lane Johnson, I'd go J-Mo. Zeta, Eagles or 49ers as a defense or in what capacity? If it's defense, I'm going to lean towards the Eagles. I actually think I like the Eagles more, but it's close. Crystal Trejo, McLaurin. Booty Bola, yes I do. Merck, I'd go McConkey. Pat, good morning, Pat. Hope you're having a great day. May God forever save the beautiful island of Ireland. May he always shine his light on the greatest island in the world. Pat, I'd go Wandale Robinson. And good morning to you over there in Ireland. Moby, Murray or Herbert? I'd go Herbert. William, I'd go Benson. Def Not Christian, I'd go Bucky Irving. Happy Creta Mix. Superflex, I'd go Jaden Reed. Cool Aztec, I'd go J-Mo. Only because I'm worried about Neighbors' health. Just enough. We've hit our live goal of 25 footballs. Let's get another pickup on the board, everybody. It's going to be a game pick. Let's make it a total play. Let's make it another total play for everybody. Next pickup on the board is going to be a total play. I'm taking Vikings, Bears. Bit of a risk here. I'm taking Vikings and Bears under 44. Bit of a risk on this play. I understand it's a bit of a risk. Right now, the total for this game is set at 39.5. I think it leans around, I think it's going to be played around 42 points. That's why I'm taking it at 44. If you want to play over 37, I think that's an okay play. But I think I'd rather be on the underside, under 44. So I'm going Vikings, Bears, under 44 again. I think it's played around 41, 42 points. So if you guys want to play the over 36.5, over 37, that's one way to play it. Or under 44, that's the other way. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content and the conversation. We will continue answering your fantasy football questions in just a moment. Just resetting the live goal to 25 footballs, because every time we get our live goal, we give away another pick. Of course, a reminder, if you guys want every bet I make every day for free, DM me on Instagram. If you don't want to wait around for picks throughout the show, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. Just DM me on Instagram. You'll get every bet that I make every day for free. Why? Because you work hard for your money. You're a sports fan who wants to do some sports betting for entertainment purposes. You shouldn't be paying for picks. I give them away for free. Ick, I'd go golf. Ick, I'd go golf. Moby, I'd go Herbert. Moby, I'd go Herbert. Blake, I'd go Bucky, White, and Tracy. Blake, Bucky, White, and Tracy. Crystal Trejo, hope you have a great NFL Sunday. Anthony, I'd go Hopkins. Anthony, I'd go Hopkins. Dalton McKinney, I'd go Waddle. Dalton McKinney, I'd go Waddle. Dutchman, I'd go Geno and Downs. Dutchman, I'd go Geno and Downs. Again, I really like Neighbors. I'm just worried about his health. It's the only thing that's keeping me away from him being in a lot of lineups. Gage, thanks so much for DMing me on Instagram. Gage, G-A-I-G-E, just DM'd me on Instagram. He gets the link to the Sharps app. Sharps is a bulletin board for sports bettors. So every bet I make, regardless of the type of bet or regardless of the sports book, automatically goes to Sharps. So there's not even a way I can delete my picks or hide them. Every time I place a bet, it automatically shows up there. That's why I use it. That's why I like it. Lots of transparency. You don't have to pay for picks. So every time I place a bet, it shows up there automatically. Great app. Calberg, I'd go Hunter Henry. Calberg, I'd go Hunter Henry just barely. Close, though. Joseph, I think I'd go DeVito, believe it or not. I think I'd go DeVito. Do I mean that, though? Do I mean that? No, I don't. Joseph, I'd go May. Joseph, I'd go May. The problem is DeVito's got a great matchup, and May does not. That's the problem. D. Turner, Jokic is the GOAT. Jokic is the best player in the league. I don't think he's the GOAT. I'm not going to say that. I think GOAT is thrown around too much. If I can give a 60-second rant, greatest of all time is thrown around too much. You can't have multiple GOATs. There can only be one greatest of all time. That's the whole point of a GOAT. We can't have like 5 GOATs. There can't be like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and LeBron James and Bill Russell and Will. You can only have one GOAT. You can only have one greatest of all time. That's like saying this is the greatest meal I've ever had. You can't say this is the greatest meal I've ever had 10 times and lose all and not lose credibility. One GOAT, okay? There's only one GOAT. By the way, and it's Michael Jordan. LGN, I'd go Tyrone Tracy. LGN, I'd go Tyrone Tracy. Gerard, I'd go Eckler. Gerard, I'd go Eckler. Hard 3R, I'd go Bo Nix. Hard 3R, I'd go Bo Nix. Funky Town, we all know it's Michael Jordan. If you ever saw if Michael Jordan played as long as LeBron James has played, can you imagine how many points he'd have? Like, seriously. LeBron James may be the greatest athlete to ever play in the NBA. Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player. That's my argument. LeBron James could probably play any sport ever and be successful. He could have put on skates and been a good hockey player. He could have gotten in a pool and been a good swimmer. LeBron James is physically, his DNA is just gifted. He could have played anything. But is LeBron James the greatest basketball player of all time? I personally think it's Michael Jordan. That's just me. Luis Sebastian, good morning. I'd go Hawkinson and Mahomes. Luis, I'd go Hawkinson and Mahomes. It's close between Mahomes and Goff, though. Want to make sure you're aware of it. Just hit our live goal. Chase, I'd go MHJ. Chase Monson, MHJ. Gage, thanks for hitting me up earlier. Gage, I'd go James Conner, Tracy Jr., and Pittman. James Conner, Tracy Jr., and Pittman would be the 3 for me, Gage. Thanks for DMing me on Instagram earlier. Chris, I think I'd go Abdullah. Chris, I'd go Abdullah, but it's close. Laura, I'd go, man. Laura, you've got 3 great running backs today. I love all 3 of your running backs so freaking much. I would go Gibbs and Hunt. I'd go Gibbs and Hunt and sit Connor. But Laura, first of all, awesome team. 3 great running backs. Love it. I'd go Gibbs and Hunt, though. Gibbs and Hunt would be the 2 starters. At Big Lumber, good morning to you. I'd go Hopkins and Downs. Big Lumber, Hopkins, and Downs would be the 2 for me. T-Bot, I'd go Herbert. T-Bot, I'd go Herbert. Okay, let's get another pick up on the board. Because we've hit our live goal of 25 footballs, we are going to give out another pick, resetting the live goal now. So while I'm giving out a pick, you guys can continue to pursue the next one we're going to give out. But the latest pick we're going to give out is going to be another player prop bet. We are going to sacks. We're going to give out a sack play right now. Sack play. I'm taking Max Crosby over half a sack. Now, over 0.25 sacks, rather. Max Crosby's been in a bit of a slump lately when it comes to sacks. Bit of a slump. But you know what team he's actually done well against? The Denver Broncos. So I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to take Max Crosby at 0.25 sacks. The really good part of this is normally Max Crosby over 0.25 sacks is around minus 140, minus 150. Today it's at minus 115. So I'm getting good ROI on this bet. Max Crosby over 0.25 sacks. Latest pick we put up on the board. Appreciate you guys supporting the show. Ethan, I'd go Tua. Ethan, I'd go Tua. Chowman, I'd go Reed. Chowman, I'd go Reed. Ethan, don't spam the channel, bud. Don't spam the channel. I gotta mute you if you spam the channel, bud. Don't do that, okay? Funky Town, I'd go Kelsey and Bowers. Funky Town, Kelsey and Bowers. Cian, I'd go Debo. Cian, I'd go Debo. D, I'd go CMC and Tracy. CMC and Tracy. That's for D. CMC and Tracy. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content, loving the conversation. If you want my picks every single day, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. Durson, I'd go McBride. Durson, I'd go McBride. Pats fan, I'd go Goff and D-Hop. Pats fan, I'd go Goff and D-Hop. Anthony Martinez, I'd go Watson. Anthony Martinez, I'd go Watson. Apple user, I'd go Tracy. Apple user, I'd go Tracy. NFJF, I'd go Hawkinson. NFJF, I'd go Hawkinson. Martin Dees, I'd go Ridley. Martin Dees, I'd go Ridley. Coach Mark, I'd go Pittman. Coach Mark, I'd go Pittman. Grayson, I'm going to lean slightly towards Herbert. Grayson, it's close. Two of my favorite quarterbacks this week, but I'll go Justin Herbert. Hope you guys are loving the show. Isaac Daniel, I'd go J-Mo. Isaac Daniel, J-Mo. Gage, I'd go Hawkinson. Gage, I'd go Hawkinson just barely. Royce Tooth, I'd go Ertz. Royce Tooth, I'd go Ertz. Luis Sebastian, I'd go Chiefs defense. Luis Sebastian, I'd go Chiefs defense. Aiden, I'd go Herbert. Aiden Jameson, I'd go Herbert. Jack, I really don't like either one of those defenses today, to be honest with you. I think Caleb Williams could have a better game than you think. Parker Smith, I'd go Richardson. Parker Smith, I'd go Richardson, believe it or not. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Matt, I'd go Kyron. Matt, I know he's got a bad matchup, but I would take Kyron over JSN, I think. Gunner, I'd go Swift. Gunner, 1973, I lean Swift barely. Eckler or Irving, I'd go Irving over Eckler. Irving over Eckler. Jack, what's the question? Nick McCarthy, start one. Nick, I'd go DJ Moore. Nick, I'd go DJ Moore. Y'all listen, meow. I'd go Neighbors and Downs. Y'all listen, meow. Neighbors and Downs. Raggedy Pancakes, I'd go Downs. Raggedy Pancakes, I'd go Downs. Diego, I'd go Keenan Allen. Diego, I'd go Keenan Allen, maybe just barely. SD, I'd go... SD, I'm going to go... SD, I'll go Kyler Murray. Very close, but I'll go Kyler Murray. Isaac Daniel, Hawkinson... Tifo, I'd go Goff. Tifo, I'd go Goff. Ali, I'd go Downs. Ali, I'd go Downs. Ollie, I'd go Downs. Sorry. Ryan, I'd go Downs. Ryan, I'd go Downs. Grant Payne, I'd go Bo Nix. Grant Payne, I'd go Bo Nix. Nathan George, I'd go Jalen Hurts just because of the rushing touchdown opportunity. That's the only reason. Seve Staff, I'd go Bucky. Seve Staff, I'd go Bucky. Jay Hendog, I'd go Henry. Jay Hendog, I'd go Henry. Cook, thanks so much for hitting that live goal as hard as you have. Roger, I'd go Pittman. Roger, I'd go Pittman. Ivan Ramirez, I'd go Worthy. Ivan Ramirez, I'd go Worthy. JJ Soto, I'd go Mahomes. JJ Soto, I'd go Mahomes, and I'd go Stevenson. Mahomes and Stevenson. Christian Silva, I'd go Hunter Henry. Christian Silva, Hunter Henry. I do think Miami defense is going to play well today. Kevin H, I'd go Josh Downs. Kevin H, I'd go Josh Downs. We just hit another live goal, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking time out of your Sunday to listen to us talk some football. We have more picks to give out right now, so the next pick we're going to give out is going to be another player prop bet, everybody. We're going to a player prop bet. Let's give out an anytime touchdown. Let's give out an anytime touchdown play. Anytime touchdown play. Earlier, we gave out Rachaad White. We gave out Rachaad White anytime touchdown. Next anytime touchdown play that's going to make the big board is going to be Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. against the Dallas Cowboys run defense. He's going to get in the end zone, folks. Brian Robinson Jr., anytime TD. Love that play. Goes up on the big board. So that's the latest pick we put up there. If you want every pick I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. I give away all of my picks for free. You never have to pay. So all you got to do is DM me on Instagram. Jeremiah, I'd go Jaden Daniels. Jeremiah, Jaden Daniels. Vitor, I'd go J-Mo. Vitor, I'd go J-Mo. Chris Simmons, I'd go Hopkins. Chris Simmons, I'd go Hopkins. Jamie, I'd go Otten. Jamie, I'd go Otten. D-Rock, I'd go D-Hop. D-Rock, I'd go D-Hop. Juanito Sanchez, I'd go... Juanito Sanchez, I'll go Sam Darnold, barely. I'll go Sam Darnold, just barely. Mrs. Lady, I'd go Jaden Reed. Mrs. Lady, I'd go Jaden Reed. Hope you guys are loving the content in the show. R. Cruz X, I'd go Herbert. R. Cruz X, I go Herbert, barely. Very close, though. Ryan, I'd go Jameson and Downs. Jameson, Williams, and Downs, Ryan. Amy, I'd go Andrews. Amy, I'd go Andrews, barely. Close, but I just don't trust the backup quarterback of the 49ers that much. Richard Layton, I'd go Tank Dell. Richard Layton, I'd go Tank Dell. Cookies, thanks for DMing me on Instagram, Cookies. You just got every bet I make every single day, Cookies. Connor Friedman, also known as Cookies, thanks so much for DMing me. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you hit that follow button. That way you never miss our show. We're live almost every day, so take a quick moment. Hit that follow button no matter the platform you're watching on. Booty Bola, if Evans plays, I'd still go Marvin Harrison Jr. P. Asha, I'd go Bo Nix. P. Asha, I'd go Bo Nix. Dante, Mooney for Pollard. It's a good trade rest of season, actually. Dante, I would do it. Cosmic, I'd go Flowers and Waddle. Cosmic, Flowers and Waddle. Y'all listen, meow. I'd go Tracy, Bucky, and Ramondre. Tracy, Bucky, and Ramondre. Peter Pan, I'd go Flowers. Peter Pan, I'd go Flowers. Aiden Thompson, I'd go... Aiden, I'd go Packers defense. Aiden Thompson, I'd go Packers defense. Sorry, Kelly, I don't answer fantasy questions on Instagram. I just give out my picks. Dante approved the trade. Dante, I approved it. Owen, I'd go Hunter Henry and Tank Dell. Owen, Hunter Henry and Tank Dell. The 7-14 market, I'd go Geno and Stafford. Geno and Stafford, the 7-14 market. Tyler Ola, I would go A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, and Flowers. A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, and Flowers. Darius Brooks, I'd go Abdullah. Darius Brooks, I'd go Abdullah. Under the radar, you're giving me too much to read. Just give me a one-liner. Like, just say the two defenses. You could have just said which two defenses. Like, I'd go Denver, but under the radar, I love you. Just, like, think about the position I'm in. Just, you don't need to, like, give me the paragraph. You can just give me the clip note. Kelly, I'd go McBride. Kelly, I'd go McBride. John, I'd go Herbert. John, I'd go Herbert. P. Asha, I'll address that next week. P. Asha, I'll take that question next week. Ryan, I'd go Debo. I'd go Debo and Myers, but I hate them all. Ryan, I don't like your lineup this week. Escatit, good morning, happy day, happy Sunday to you. I'd go Tracy Jr. Escatit, I'd go Tracy Jr. Pete, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Pete, you just got every pick I make every day. There you go, Pete. Thanks for DMing me on Instagram. JRGA, I'd go Brian Robinson Jr. and Taylor. Brian Robinson Jr., JRG. I'd go Brian Robinson Jr. and Taylor. Barack, I'd go MHJ. Barack, I'd go MHJ. Y'all listen, meow. I gave you the answer I gave you. I understand some of you guys want like reasoning behind things. You know what that does? It slows down the show. So I'm not giving reasoning because it's a Sunday morning show and we've got over a couple thousand people watching. So I usually like to keep things moving. If you want a little extra reaction, sorry, not the day for it. Jordan, I'd go Kyler. Jordan, I'd go Kyler. Buster, I'd go Wandale. Buster, I'd go Wandale. Gary, I'd go 49ers backup. Gage, I'd go Pittman. Gage, I'd go Pittman. Real, I'd go D-Hop. Real, R-H-E-A-L, I'd go D-Hop. Pork Chop, I'd go Dowdle. Pork Chop, I think I'd go Dowdle. Jordan, I'd go Kyler. Jordan, I'd go Kyler. Champ, I think I lean towards Pollard, but it's close. I don't love it. Big Billy Bing, I'd go Hill, barely. I'd go Hill, barely. Adam, I'd go Wandale. Adam, I'd go Wandale. Inaki, I'd go Goff. Inaki, I'd go Goff. Vaughn, man down, bad. Who are you going? Vaughn, I'd go Amir. Vaughn, I'd go Amir. Jeremy Weatherly, I'd go Pittman. Jeremy Weatherly, I'd go Pittman. Shane, I'd go Montgomery and Hunt. Shane, Montgomery and Hunt. Charles, watching over on Twitter. Appreciate those watching on Twitter. Charles, I'd go Tua, Bucky, and Disley. Charles Walgreen, I'd go Tua, Bucky, and Disley. Thanks to all those watching over on Twitter, X. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Duckerito, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Duckerito, Quentin Johnston. Cosmic, I'd go Moore. Cosmic, I'd go Moore. Gunman, I'd go Debo. Gunman, I'd go Debo. Danny Ho, I'd go J-Mo. Danny Ho, I'd go J-Mo. Firefighter, I'd go Goff. Firefighter, I'd go Goff. XAN, I'd go Hunter Henry. XAN, I'd go Hunter Henry. H-Hockey, I'd go Jones and Buck. H-Hockey, I'd go Tracy and Bucky. H-Hockey, I'd go Tracy and Bucky. Chris Simmons, I like the trade. Chris Simmons, I like the trade. Matt, I'd go Moore. Matt Rivaloro, I'd go DJ Moore. V Diddy, I'd go Taylor. V Diddy, I'd go Taylor. Steve, I'd go Hopkins. Steve, I'd go Hopkins. XAN, I would go DK, Scary Terry, and Collins. DK, Scary Terry, and Collins would be the three. Cho, I'd go Pollard. Cho, I'd go Pollard. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the follow button. No matter the platform you're watching, hit that follow button. And make sure you're like Terry. Terry just DM'd me on Instagram. Terry, thank you for watching the show. Thanks for reaching out. You got every pick I make every day. Just DM me on Instagram. And remember, connect your sportsbook to the Sharps app. That way you can literally tail my parlays. So if I have parlays, and I do have some like 5, 6, 7, 8 leg parlays today, if you don't want to recreate those one by one, get the Sharps app, connect your sportsbook, and then use the whale's tail. It'll automatically create those parlays for you. Really helpful. Raging Cajun, start 3. Raging Cajun, I'd go McLaurin, Jamison Williams, and McConkey. McLaurin, Jamison Williams, and McConkey. If you don't want to risk McConkey being questionable, I would go Hill. Under the radar, not an issue. You know I love you, bud. Randy, I'd go Stafford. Randy, I'd go Stafford. So, Sarrett, I'd go Bucky, Irving, Watson, and Downs. Bucky, Irving, Watson, and Downs. Magic Mike, I would do the trade, actually. Magic Mike, yes. Landon, I'd go J-Mo. Landon, I'd go J-Mo. Jay Shuas, I'd go DJ Moore over Jennings. DJ Moore over Jennings. Gage, I'd go Wandale Robinson, believe it or not. Wandale Robinson. Alex Padilla, I'd go Johnston. Alex Padilla, I'd go Johnston. By the way, Caden, thanks for the dolphin, bud. Cook, tailing all my picks. I'm not saying you should tail every pick. Sometimes you should fade me. Sometimes you should follow me. It's up to you. By the way, we've hit our live goal. You guys hooked us up with our live goal. I missed that. So I'm going to give away another pick, okay? Another pick coming in one moment. I'm just going to reset the live goal to another 25 footballs. And let's give away another pick. Let's go back to the game picks, everybody. We're going back to the game picks, okay? Next game pick we're going to put up on the board is going to be another total play. It's going to be another total play. Let's go. I'm going to go Chiefs, Panthers. I'm going to take the over. I've been on the fence on this one. I kind of bought it on both sides of the market. I'm going to go over 39 points. Over 39 points. I think the Chiefs could score a ton of points on their own, which means it only leaves the Panthers to maybe score 7-10 points, which I think is totally possible. I'll take Chiefs, Panthers over 39.5 points. I think the Chiefs are going to do a lot of scoring in this game. So I could see the Chiefs scoring 30 points on their own. Can the Panthers get to 10 if the Chiefs get to 30? I could see it. I could see it being like a 31, a 33-10 kind of game. So I like Chiefs Panthers over 39. That's the pick I'm putting up on the board. But I would also say I probably like it under like a 47. Like over 39, under 46, under 47. I think it's probably played within a 42 to 43 point range. Keeping up with your questions, Tony Flores, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Tony Flores, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Under the radar, I'd go Otten. Under the radar, I'd go Otten, I think, just barely. Stone Cold, I'd go McBride. Stone Cold, I'd go McBride. Charles Walgreen, I'd go Disley. Charles Walgreen, I'd go Disley. No issue, bud. Steve, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Steve, Quentin Johnston. Cohen, I'd go Jonnu Smith. Cohen, Jonnu Smith. Big Mike, Mike, I'd go Tracy. Big Mike, I'd go Tracy. John Doe, I'd go Westbrook Ikine. I'd go Westbrook Ikine. Caleb, I'd go Gibbs. Caleb, I'd go Gibbs. Peter Pan, I'd go Bo Nix. Peter Pan, I'd go Jordan Love. Peter Pan, I'd go Jordan Love. Damian Skyberg, great to see you, Damian Skyberg. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Damian Skyberg, I'm okay on it. I think Achan's an upgrade. You needed the running back, so I'm okay on it. I'll approve it. Every time we hit our live goal, we give away a pick. Robbie, I'd go Jaden Reed. Mac, I'd go Pittman. Mad Joel, I'd go Kyler. G Money, I'd go Bucky. By the way, I'm going to just say this. I think there are weeks in which they're kind of a theme, or there's a certain position that does well. I think this is going to be a running back week. I'm going to put that out there now. I'm going to make a prediction. I think week 12 is going to be a running back week. Not a lot of great matchups for quarterbacks. Not a lot of great matchups for wide receivers. A number of the teams that are really bad are on a bye week. I think this is going to be a really good week for running backs. The teams that are bad in the running game are playing today. Bad defenses when it comes to running are like the Panthers, the Cowboys, the Commanders, the Giants, the Colts, the Seahawks. All of those teams are playing today. So I think there's real value on the running backs. If you're playing player props today, look at running backs to maybe go over their season averages, some anytime touchdowns. I think it's going to be a big running back day. So that's my prediction for week 12, that it's going to be a running back heavy scoring day as opposed to tight ends, wide receivers. I think it's a running back day. I also think unders might be a little bit better. I think that kind of goes hand in hand with running backs having a good day. When running backs do well, clocks keep moving. Shortens games. So I think unders and running backs might be a good narrative to pay attention to today. Mighty Leone, I'd go Pittman. Gavin Duggard, I'd go Rashad White. Noah Who, I'd go Scary Terry and Tyreek Hill. Noah Who. Reggie Foster, I'd go Ramondre, just barely. Close, though, with Taylor. Amy, I'd go Bowers. Emily, I'd go Dowdle. Apex, I'd go Jennings. Apex, I also don't understand the snowman. I don't understand that. D Solar, I'd go Jamison Williams.
Elio, ask a question, bud. Open-ended question. I'm not going to answer open-ended questions today. DJ Khaled, I'd go Tracy Jr. and James Conner. Tracy Jr. and James Conner. Carr with the eggplant, I'm going to go Mahomes over Goff. Mahomes over Goff just barely. And part of the reason for that is I think Montgomery and Gibbs both have good games. So I'll go Mahomes over Goff. Very, very close, though. If you want every bet that I make every day for free, DM me on Instagram. Every bet I make every day is free. Just DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports, all you got to do is DM me on Instagram, just like Aiden Thompson did. Aiden Thompson DMs me on Instagram. He gets every bet I make every day. Dark Steel, I'd go Bucky and Downs. Dark Steel, Bucky and Downs would be the two for me. Marcel, I'd go Rashad White. Sean, I'd go Mahomes over Knicks. Paige Harris, I'd go Watson. Watson. Jacob Ander, I'd go Henry and Bucky, Jacob Ander, though it's very close on the running backs. Zach Rhodes, I'd go Bucky. Wild Jeff, I think I'd go Dallas Goedert, but it's close. Reggie Foster, I'd go Taylor. I'd go Taylor. Jake Gomez, I'd go Bo Nix. Bo Nix. 7 Deuce Vintage, I'd go Ridley. Dakota, I'd go Keenan Allen. Dakota Bismarck, I'd go Keenan Allen. Alex Robinson, I'd go Hawkinson. We are getting active and inactive. We have gotten injury reports, okay? So I'm going to jump on over and quickly look at Ian Rappaport and what he's got for us, because injury reports have come out. Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift are both playing. Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift are both playing. Mike Evans is playing. The left tackle of the Dolphins, Teron Armstead is playing. Malik Neighbors is playing, everyone. So we're getting injury report news. A quick recap. DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, both playing. Mike Evans playing. Is playing. Malik Neighbors is playing. Sam Laporta is playing. So a lot of the players we were kind of on the fence about are actually in the lineup today. Very good for all of us. So if you have any of those folks, you are in good shape as of right now. I really like Malik Neighbors today. I love Wan'Dale Robinson, but I think Malik Neighbors could be a very good play. Couple others for you. Jonathan Brooks is finally in the lineup for the Carolina Panthers. Jonathan Brooks finally playing today. Tristan Wirfs is out. On that news, I'm going to give away a pick. With Tristan Wirfs being out, here's a pick for you guys. I got Brian Burns over half a sack. Over 0.25 sacks. Brian Burns over 0.25 sacks today. No Tristan Wirfs, the starting left tackle, the all-pro, the stud left tackle, maybe one of the best left tackles in the NFL for the Bucs, is out today. Tristan Wirfs is not playing because of that. Give me the Giants. I talked about them covering. Give me the Giants to get some sacks. Brian Burns over 0.25 sacks. Very much a play that I like. Appreciate you guys being with us. Let's get back to your fantasy questions. Of course, if you guys want every bet I make every day, just DM me on Instagram, okay? DM me on Instagram to get every bet. Josh, I'd go Worthy. Nathan, I'd go Connor. Benny, I'd go J-Mo and Cup. Luke Butler, I'd go Disley. Byron, I'd go Disley. Emily, I'd go Bo Nix and Goff. Emily with the Saturn, I'd go Bo Nix and Goff. By the way, I heard a really cool, this is a nerdy fun fact. Do you know the rings of Saturn are not permanent? They actually only exist for like a few million or billion years, and eventually they'll actually spin off. But you know they are not permanently surrounding Saturn. Isn't that kind of cool? I think it's kind of cool. I learned that earlier this week. Like the dinosaurs, if the dinosaurs had been able to see Saturn Saturn didn't have its rings when the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Pretty cool, right? I think it's cool. Aaron Coors, I'd go Abdullah. Aaron Coors, I'd go Abdullah. Corral, I'd go Westbrook Akine. Corral, I'd go Westbrook Akine. I'm sure you guys were like, wow, that was pretty nerdy, Butt Fumble Sports. Jay, I'd go Jordan Love. Jay, I'd go Jordan Love. Ryan Rivs, I'd go Downs. Ryan Rivs, I'd go Downs. Cuddy, I'd go Bowers. Cuddy, I'd go Bowers. XOXOX, I'd go Disley and DJ Moore. XOXOX, I'd go Disley and DJ Moore. Alex Herbert, I'd go Chiefs defense. Alex Herbert, Chiefs defense. Brock Hopkins, love your running backs, Brock. This is tough. Of all your running backs, I'd go Gibbs. I'd go Gibbs just barely. Logan Hutchinson, start 3. Logan, I would start Achan, Kareem Hunt, and I'd go JT. Achan, Kareem Hunt, and JT. D-Rock, I'd go Rashad White. D-Rock, Rashad White, barely over D-Hop. Close, though. Josh, I'd go Pollard over Chuba Hubbard. Josh Martinez, Pollard over Chuba Hubbard. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Oxnard Eagle, I'd go Jamison Williams. Oxnard Eagle, Jamison Williams. Cav Maloney, I'd go Rome. Cav Maloney, I'd go Rome. Dino, I'd go Rashad White. Dino, I'd go Rashad White. Ty Muller, I'd go Flowers, D-Hop, and Irving. Ty Muller, Flowers, D-Hop, and Irving. Flowers, D-Hop, and Irving. Buzz, I'd go DeAndre Swift. Buzz, I'd go... Buzz, I'm going to go DeAndre Swift barely, but I don't feel great about it. John Doe, I'd go Goff. John Doe, I'd go Goff. Jay, I'd go Romeo Dobbs. Jay, Romeo Dobbs. If you haven't done so, be just like Josh Gorski. Josh Gorski. Make sure you hit that follow button, no matter the platform you're watching on. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. Make sure you follow. Chris Meek, I'd go Jaden Daniels. Chris Meek, Jaden Daniels. Nick the Kick, I'd go Douglas and Dobbs. Douglas and Dobbs. Quiron, I'd go Jaden Reed. Quiron Avery, Jaden Reed. H Hockey, I'd go Scary Terry. H Hockey, I'd go Scary Terry. XAN, I'd go Scary Terry. XAN, I'd go Scary Terry. Under the radar, I think it's kind of an interesting play to go Akine, yeah. Matt Fergie, I'd go B-Rob, Tracy Jr., and Javante. Matt Fergie, B-Rob, Tracy Jr., and Javante, rather. Rich Matthews, good morning to you. I'd go Kareem Hunt. 3. Rich Matthews, Kareem Hunt, Metcalf, Neighbors. Kareem Hunt, Hunt, Metcalf, Neighbors. Rich Matthews, Hunt, Metcalf, Neighbors. Chicken Wing, I would sit JSN. No, I take that back. Chicken Wing, yeah, I'll sit JSN. Chicken Wing, I'll sit JSN. Nash, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Nash, Quentin Johnston. William, I'd go Waddle. William, I'd go Waddle. Kyle, I'd go with the Lions defense. Kyle, I'd go Lions, I think, but I don't love it, to be honest. Bruce House, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Bruce House, appreciate you hitting me up. You're going to get every bet I make every day. There you go, Bruce House. All of my picks available. Guys, we have about 1 hour left of the show. We have been live now for an hour and 45 minutes. We have about an hour left to go. So 1 hour left of our show, everyone. 1 hour left. We will take calls in 15 minutes. So if you want to join the show as a caller, we will take calls in 15 minutes. At 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll take calls. But we are only live for another hour, so make sure you get your questions in. Carpet Man, I'd go Hertz and Jacobs, but I don't love the options this week. Damon, I'd go Neighbors. Damon Madness, I'd go MHJ McConkey. I'll play it safe. I can go MHJ McConkey. Rich Matthews, I'd go Texans. Rich Matthews, Texans. Caden, I'd go Rashad White. Caden Izzard, I'd go Rashad White. Brennan, I'd go Richardson. Brennan, I'd go Richardson. Roz, I'd go DJ Moore. Roz, DJ Moore. Matthew Ferguson, I'd go B-Rob, Tracy, and Javante. Matthew Ferguson, B-Rob, Tracy, and Javante. Logan Berger, I'm going to go Goff. It's close. I'll go Goff just barely, though. Boy, is that close. Damn. Jake, I'd go Gino. Jake, I'd go Gino. Shannon Baldwin, I'd go Ertz. Shannon Baldwin, I'll go Ertz, barely. Italian Sausage, I'll go Flowers and Javante. Italian sausage. Flowers and Javante. Renkeed, I'd go Laporta. Renkeed, I'd go Laporta. Rob, I'd go Mahomes. Rob, I'd go Mahomes. 7 Deuce Vintage, I'd go Ridley. 7 Deuce Vintage, I'd go Ridley. Lou Mami, I'd go Abdullah. Lou Mami, I'd go Abdullah. C-Post, I'd go Tua. C-Post, I'd go Tua. Easton, I'd go Rashad White and Bucky. I'd double up on the running game, actually. Logan Berger, I totally get it. It's a tough call. Gabe, I'd go Westbrook Akine. Gabe, I'd go Westbrook Akine. Gavin, I'd go Hawkinson. Gavin, I'd go Hawkinson. Not sure, I'd go Downs. Not sure, I'd go Downs. New Jersey memes, I'd go Waddle barely over Wandale. It is close. I'll go Waddle barely over Wandale. Big Bad Puma, I'd go Swift. Big Bad Puma, I'd go Swift. We'll give out another pick when we hit our live goal. Seb, I'd go Scary Terry. Seb, Scary Terry. Roz, I'd go Stafford. Roz, I'd go Stafford. Owen, I'd go Rashad White. Owen, Rashad White. Blue Crew, I'd go Irving. Blue Crew, I'd go Irving. Renkeed, I'd go Laporta. Renkeed, I'd go Laporta. Seb, Scary Terry. Brody, I'd go Otten. Brody, I'd go Otten. Rob, I'd go Mahomes. D-Rock, I'd go D-Hop. D-Rock, I'd go D-Hop. BZ, I'd go Kyler. BZ, I'd go Kyler. Andrew Nielsen, I'd go McConkey. Andrew Nielsen, I'd go McConkey barely. Owen. Yes, Owen, I agree with you. I think Christian Gonzalez is leaning towards a play. I do think he's going to play, but I do think there's value in the Miami Dolphins receivers this week. L, I'd go Goddard. L, I'd go Goddard. Jack, I'd go Disley. Jack, I'd go Disley. Tyler, I'd go Mahomes. Tyler, I'd go Mahomes. Bruh, I'd go Jaden Daniels. Bruh, Jaden Daniels. Damian Skyberg, I lean Swift barely. I don't like those options this week. I lean Swift just barely. Mason, I'd go Reed. Mason, I'd go Reed. Jack Lennon, I'd go Waddle. Jack Lennon, I'd go Waddle. Paige Harris, I'd go Eckler. Paige Harris, I'd go Eckler. Jesus or Jesus, I'd go Mahomes. Jesus, Jesus, I'd go Mahomes. Abby, I'd go Harrison. Abby Folk, I'd go Harrison. Dinosaur, I'd go Downs. Dinosaur, I'd go Downs. Angel, I'd go Jameson. Angel, I'd go Neighbors. Angel, I'd go Neighbors. David, I'd go Johnston. David, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Jude, I'm leaning Addison barely. Jude, I'm leaning Addison barely. Shannon Baldwin, I'd go Bucky Irving. Shannon Baldwin, I'd go Bucky Irving. Jameson would be 2 if you had room for a second. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, enjoying the conversation. Noah, I'd go Bucky. Noah, I'd go Bucky. DJ, I'd go Abdullah and Akers. Abdullah and Akers. Though I don't love the options. Joss, I'd go Josh Downs. Joss, I'd go Josh Downs. Cook, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Cook, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Dylan, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Dylan, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Darius Brooks, I'd go Tank Dell. Darius Brooks, I'd go Tank Dell. Libra with locks, I'd go Herbert. Libra with locks, I'd go Herbert. Gav, I'd go D-Hop. Gav, I'd go D-Hop. Isaac Daniel, I'd go Goff. Isaac Daniel, I'd go Goff. Male Kassad, AR. Male Kassad, I'd go AR. 7 Deuce Vintage, I'd go Bowers. 7 Deuce Vintage, I'd go Bowers. Oh, I'd go Ridley and Bowers. 7 Deuce, Ridley and Bowers. Corey, I'd go Swift. Corey, I'd go Swift. David, I'd go Johnston. David, I'd go Johnston. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. We still have more picks to give out if you guys get us to our live goal. Jackson, I'd go DK just barely. DK just barely. J. Ben, I'd go Bucky. J. Ben, I'd go Bucky. Boog, I'd go Worthy. Boog, I'd go Worthy. Jameson, I'd go Disley. Jameson, I lean Disley barely over Henry. Angel, I'd go Goff barely over Daniels, but I think it's a coin flip. Louie, I'd go Pittman. Louie, I'd go Pittman. Das Mech, I'd go Tracy. Das Meek, Dasme K, Dasme KP, Dasme KP, I'd go Tracy. Jason, I'd go Disley. Jason Bienkowski, I'd go Disley. Abby, I'd go Daniels. Abby, Daniels over Hurts. Daniels over Hurts. Marvin, I'd go D-Hop. Marvin, I'd go D-Hop. John Doe, I'd go JSN. John Doe, JSM. Willie A, I'd go Tracy. Willie A, I'd go Tracy. Jameson, I'd go Disley. Jameson, I'd go Disley. Daniel, I'd go Addison. Daniel, Addison. Kevin, I'd go Lad McConkey. Yep. Miller, I'd go Dell. Miller, I'd go Dell. E Huerte, I'd go Neighbors. E Huerte, I'd go Neighbors. Andy, I'd go Mahomes. Andy Velasco, I'd go Mahomes. Chris, I'd go Debo. Chris, Debo over Jennings. New Jersey Memes, I'd go Reed and QJ. New Jersey Memes, Reed and Quentin Johnston. J Ben, I'd go Janu. J Ben, I'd go Otten. J Ben, I'll lean Otten, though I don't love it. Josh, I'll go Scary Terry. Josh, Scary Terry. Hope you guys are loving the show. Michael, someone traded me Rice and Diggs, and I gave them Chase. You know what's nice, Michael? I've got this little button here that allows me to block you for all time so you never waste our time again. Isn't that great? Yeah, and I just used it. So bye, Michael. User 62, I'd go Golf. User 62, I'd go Golf. User 417, I'd go Broncos. User 417, I'd go Broncos. Angel, I'd go Disley. Angel, I'd go Disley. If you want every bet that I make every single day, DM me on Instagram. I give out every bet, every pick for free. They're never behind a paywall. I never charge for them. They're always accessible and they're always free. Every game pick, total play, player prop bet, round robin, parlay. It doesn't matter what type of bet. Doesn't matter the sports book. They're always available and they're always free. All you have to do is to DM me, But Fumble Sports. It's the name of my company, name of my handle on Instagram. But Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram. You'll get every bet that I make every single day. So DM But Fumble Sports. I really did start a company with But Fumble Sports is the name. DM me on Instagram to get every bet I make every day. Matthew, I'd go Wandale. Matthew, I'd go Wandale. Manny, I'd go Reed. Manny, I'd go Reed. Gavin Harris, I'd go Montgomery. Gavin Harris, Montgomery. Easy Cheese, I'd go Wandale. Easy Cheese, I'd go Jamison Williams. Easy Cheese, Jamison Williams. Nick, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Nick, you just got every bet that I make every single day. There you go, bud. Pedro, I'd go Marvin Harrison Jr. Pedro, Marvin Harrison Jr. D20, I'd go Laporta. D20, I'd go Laporta. Daniel, I'd go Ridley. Daniel, Ridley. Under the radar, QJ. Under the radar, Quentin Johnston. XAN, I like Montgomery. XAN, I like Montgomery today. E Huerte, I'd go McConkey. E Huerte, I'd go McConkey. Khalil Dumas, I'd go Johnston. Khalil Dumas, growth and wealth, I'd go Quentin Johnston. I'm just goated, I'd go Irving. I'm just goated, I'd go Irving, and I don't think it's that close. Brett, I'd go Laporta. Brett, I'd go Laporta. Catter P. Bills, I'd go Tyrone Tracy, just barely. I think it's close though. T Crawley, I'd go Goff. T Crawley, I'd go Mahomes. T Crawley, I'd go Mahomes. Arturo, I'd go Hurts. Arturo, I'd go Hurts. Ben Reese, I'd go Herbert. Ben Reese, I'd go Herbert and Richardson. Herbert and Richardson. Dan, I'd go Bo. Dan, I'd go Bo Nix. Bo Nix. We're going to start taking calls in about 5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes until we take some calls on TikTok. So if you want to be a caller on TikTok, start lining up. We're going to take calls in a moment. DWC, I'd go Kyler and Bucky. Close, though. Michaela, I'd go Watson. Michaela, I'd go Watson. Anthony, I'd go Wandale. Anthony, Anthony, I'll go Pittman. Anthony, I'll go Pittman now that we know Neighbors is playing. Kevin, I'd go MHJ. Kevin Harrell, I'd go MHJ. Liam, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Liam, Quentin Johnston. Dan, I'd go Worthy. Dan, I'd go Worthy. Carlos, I'd go Herbert. Carlos, I'd go Herbert. 17 Cross, I'd go Downs and McBride. Downs and McBride. TikToker, I'd go TikToker, I'd start D-Hop. TikToker, I'd start D-Hop. Sam Higgins, I'd go Bucky. Sam Higgins, I'd go Bucky. Rob, I'll go Jennings. I don't love it, but I'll go Jennings. Andy, I'd go DJ Moore. Andy Velasco, I'd go DJ Moore. Angel, I'd go Houston defense. Angel, I think I'd go Houston defense. Tim Crawley, I'd go McConkey. Tim Crawley, I'd go McConkey. HZ, I'd go Richardson. HZ, I'd go Richardson. Connor Donaldson, I'd go Hunt. Connor Donaldson, I'd go Hunt. Dez Stevens, I'd go Hill. Dez Stevens, I'd go Hill. Pork Chop, I'd go Daniels. Pork Chop, I'd go Daniels. Texas Nick, I'd go Texas Nick, I'd go McConkey, but he's questionable. Maybe Downs is a safer play. I'd go JMO. I'd go JMO. We're going to start taking calls in a minute, everybody. Calls in a minute. Wingman, I'd go Jennings. I'd go Jennings. C. Quan, no Purdy. What does that mean for CMC? His value goes down. Ghostman, I'd go Abdullah. I'd go Abdullah. OP Manny, I'd go Pollard. I'd go Pollard, I think. B. Ronith, I'd go D-Hop. I'd go D-Hop. HZ, I'd go Dowdle. I'd go Dowdle. Dev Patel, I'd go Connor and JSN. Vivek, I'd go Reed. I'd go Reed. Deputy, Malik Neighbors is playing today. Yep. Hi, I'm Toby. I'd go Watson. I'd go Watson. Willie V, Scary Terry and D-Hop. Jesse White, I'd go Abdullah. I'd go Abdullah. Whew. We have been going for 2 hours straight, everybody. 2 hours of nonstop talking. Whew, I am tired. We're going to get started on some calls in a moment. Hope you guys are enjoying the show and enjoying the conversation. We're live almost every single day, so make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure you're with us every time we're live. We answer fantasy questions, give out sports betting research and picks almost every day, as well as rant about what's going on in the sports world, because sports is the best. Sports is amazing, and there isn't a day that isn't made better by having sports in our world, so that's why Butt Fumble Sports is here. Hi, I'm Toby. I'd go Watson. Card Trick Nick, I'd go Neighbors. HZ, I'd go Debo. Jules, I'd go Flowers. Bench 1, I'd bench Jennings. Pumpkin, I'd bench Jennings. Mario, I'd go Richardson. Let's get some calls going, everyone. It's call time. Let's start with Chief 316. Chief 316 is going to be our first caller of the day. We're going to keep things quick on the calls, though, so make sure you have your question ready, and make sure you're ready to move. And, Chief, we're getting spinning wheel of death, so try us again. Chief, try us again. We'll let you come on right away. Let's go to Borg. Borg has been waiting patiently. Let's see what Borg wants to talk about. Borg, hopefully, can connect. Borg, what's good?
What's good, man? So, I have 2 questions. Do I start Geno Smith or Anthony Richardson?
I'd go Anthony Richardson just barely.
Okay. And do you have any deep sleeper RBs for the weekend? Because I have Trey Benson and
I think Amir Abdullah would qualify.
And anyone else because he's off waivers.
No, I think probably Trey Benson, Cam Akers, they're around the same value right now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
Have a great day, Borg. Appreciate you watching the show. Next caller is going to be D. Turner. D. Turner is a great viewer, subscriber, and loyal follower. Let's see what D. Turner wants to talk about. D. Turner, what's good?
What's good? How are you?
Loving life. How can I help you?
So, Chuba Hubbard is making me nervous this week, but I have Breece Hall on a bye. Do I just say, to hell with it and play him instead of just taking a chance on Abdullah?
I just hate the matchup. I just think the Chiefs are such a good run defense. I think I'd take the chance on Abdullah this week rather than play Chuba Hubbard. I know that I'm probably in the minority on that, but I think I'd take the risk.
Okay, that's really all I had, so you have a great rest of the day, man.
Appreciate you, D. Turner. You have a great day. Let's go to Miss Indy. Let's see what Miss Independent wants to talk about. Oh, Miss Indy, what's good?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Okay, so I have 2 questions. Daniels or Murray?
Daniels.
Okay, I already put him in. Good. Okay, and then my survivor pick. I picked Houston, but I can tell you who else I have left. I'm getting down Miami, Tampa Bay, Minnesota, Baltimore, Arizona.
Okay, here's what I would say. I think the 2 best options for this week are the are the Dolphins and the Texans. I would take the Texans. I think that is a good play this week.
Awesome.
So I think that's a good one to play, but I like the options you actually have rest of season.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Phew. Thank you.
Go get him, Miss Indy. We're rooting for you. Let's get Wyan Renters up here. Wyan Renters is going to be our next caller on the line. We're keeping things moving fast so we can get to as many callers as we can. Wyan, we're getting the spinning wheel right now. Wyan, try us again. We're getting a bad connection, Wyan. Try us one more time, okay, bud? Try us one more time. Bad connection. Hand It To You is going to be our next caller. Let's see if we can connect with. Hand It To You, what's good?
I'm on BF. I got 2 questions for you.
Yep.
Okay. Johnny Smith, Hunter Henry over Laporta. I'm starting St. Brown.
Hit me with that one more time.
So Johnny Smith or Hunter Henry over Laporta. I'm starting St. Brown.
I'd go Hunter Henry.
Okay. And then second question. I have Terry Evans and Tracy in the lineup, and I have Hopkins, J-Mo, and Downs on the bench.
No. Let's take that one more time. Give me all of them, and I'll pick the 3 I want.
Okay. Terry, Evans, Tracy.
Terry and Tracy are must-plays. But D-Hop's the 3rd.
Okay, D-Hop.
Yep.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you as always.
Have a good one. T-Coats, I'd go Stroud, and I'd go Denver defense. T-Coats, Stroud, and Denver defense. Hi, I'm Toby. I'd go Watson. Let's go to 17 Cross. Let's see what 17 Cross wants to talk about this morning. 17, what's good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, so I heard you, the question I asked before about John McBride and Downs or DK. Why would I not start DK? Is it because Arizona's defense?
Who is your other option?
It was Josh Downs or DK.
Okay, the reason I like Downs is because the Lions give up more passing yards than the Arizona Cardinals do. The Lions give up a lot of passing yards. If you want to go DK, that's fine. Part of the reason I actually was not going DK is I looked at his stats against the Cardinals historically. They're not as good as they should be. Like, he actually kind of averages around like 50 yards a game against the Cardinals. They're not as good as they should be. So Downs has been hot. He seems to be kind of the go-to receiver for Anthony Richardson. Richardson and the Colts are facing a pass defense in the Lions that give up a lot of passing yards. That's why I went with Downs. If you want to go DK, I get it, but that was the reasoning behind it.
No, yeah, that makes sense. And then I had 2 other questions. So even after John O's explosive week last week and a good...
what happens in the past doesn't mean shit about the present.
Got it. All right, yeah, I understand that. And how do you feel if I would give up Kamara and DK for Justin Jefferson? I still have I would play Mixon and HM, my running backs, and Gibbs in my flex.
I think you're giving up a little bit of value. Here's what I would say. I'm not going to look at it now because I've got too many people asking questions, but go look at what the Vikings schedule is over the next few weeks. If they've got matchups against teams that are like bottom 10 in passing yards allowed, like really bad, that's where I would say go for it. But if they've got some tough matchups, hold on to the 2 players you have. Don't do the 2-for-1 swap.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Have a good one. Appreciate you calling. Let's go to Jay Renna. Jay Renee. I should know. Jay Renee's got a great name. Jay Renee, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, brother? I appreciate it. Hey, so I got a quick question. My lineup's pretty solidified with Jalen Daniels, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, and Jalen Reed. But I want to know, will it be bagging too much on the Packers' defense against San Fran, or should I keep Detroit against Indy?
I would go with the Packers. I actually think the Colts could put up more points than people think. I'd probably take the Packers' defense.
That's what I was thinking. It's just kind of like a big gamble. Because
it's a gamble either way. I don't think either one's one of the better defenses, to be honest.
All right, man. I appreciate it. When all this is said and done, you got to do like a post-NFL, like, kind of ordeal, like podcast, and I'll tune in, man. You got to keep it going.
Jay Renee, I appreciate you, bud. Thanks for being so supportive.
No problem.
Let's get another caller up here. Let's go to Juan. Juan's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Juan wants to talk about. Juan, what's good?
Hey, I need a pick 2 for flex. I need Xavier Legette, Cam Akers, and Nick Westbrook.
Yikes. I'd go Nick Westbrook-Akine. I'd sit Xavier Legette. That's what I'd do. I'd sit Xavier Legette.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, Juan. Yikes, that's a tough lineup. Let's go Kyle B6. Kyle B6 is our next caller on the line. Let's see what Kyle wants to talk about. Kyle, what's good?
Hey, how are you?
What's happening?
2 questions. Stafford or Love this week?
You said Stafford or Love?
Yeah, Stafford or Love. I'm playing against Bo Nix, and I like to play matchups a lot of times.
I'd go Jordan Love just barely.
And then in my flex, I was happy about it all week, but then Purdy going down with Jennings in my flex in a pretty competitive league. Do I go Jennings, or do I go with Westbrook or Alec Pierce?
I think Alec Pierce is a sneaky good play. I'll just put it that way. I think Alec Pierce is actually the best play of that group.
Okay, appreciate it.
Have a good one, Kyle B6. Rooting for you, bud. Let's go to Cook. Cook's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Cook wants to talk about. Cook, what's good?
Hey, man. Hey, Laporta or Disley?
I'm going Disley. I know Laporta's got a good matchup, but he was questionable throughout the week. And Disley's got a great matchup against the Ravens. And if Lad McConkey's questionable, it might shift some more targets to Disley. I'll go Will Disley.
Okay, you still leaning Mahomes over Goff also?
Yeah, and for the reason I mentioned earlier, I think both could have massive weeks. Both should have great games offensively. The Chiefs and the Lions should be great offensively. But I feel like the running game of the Lions probably takes away a little bit too much value away from Goff. So I'm gonna lean Mahomes just barely.
And then one more thing: is this a J.K. Dobbins revenge game, or
No.
the Ravens run the stuff in?
No, Ravens run team is legit. Ravens run defense is the best in the NFL. I like revenge games when there's a reason to, like when it's Saquon against a Giants run defense that sucks. But when it's a good run defense, nah.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Have a good one, Cook. We're rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Michael Leggett. Michael Leggett is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Michael wants to talk about. Michael, what's good?
Hey, man, I appreciate everything you do, man.
I appreciate you for watching.
Jalen Reed, or are we going to go Debo Samuel?
Jaden Reed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Michael, I appreciate the call. You have a great day. Next caller is going to be Jesse. Jesse Whalen is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Jesse wants to talk about. Jesse, what's good?
I need to know who to play, Jameson Williams or Jennings today.
Jameson Williams.
All day?
Is there an option to pull him after a half? I would say yeah, all day.
That's it. Sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck, Jesse. I know some of you guys are sometimes you hear an answer and you're like, really? And it's like, what did you want me to say? Let's go to Sand Sifter. Sand Sifter's going to be your next caller on the line. Let's see what Sand Sifter wants to say. Sand Sifter, what's good?
What's good? Good morning, man.
What's happening?
Hey, I got like 3 of my 4 running backs out this week.
Yikes.
So, good times. I'm looking for, taking your advice on Amir Abdullah, or I was thinking maybe Sam Perrine, because of the
Sam
matchup.
Pirine? Yeah.
Yeah, Pirine.
I mean, yuck. Okay. What do you want me to say?
Anything like maybe like to lean one way or the other. It's a coin toss.
Between what are my options again?
Amir Abdullah, since he'll be starting, or Sam Perrine.
Given that you can't pronounce either one's name, it's kind of funny because it says a lot about what the situation you're in. I'd go Amir Abdullah. Amir Abdullah would be the play, and I would sit Samaje Perine.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks, man.
Sand Sifter, get through bye week hell. I'm rooting for you, bud. Let's go to Happy Creta. Let's see what Happy Creta wants to talk about. Happy Creta is going to be the next caller up on the line. Happy, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I have Mike Evans and Jaden Reed.
I'd go Jaden Reed.
How about Evans and the super flex over what's the name? The quarterback from the Giants.
Tommy DeVito. Yeah. I'm gonna shock you. I think Tommy DeVito's the better play. This is gonna shock some people out there, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the 3rd worst pass defense in the NFL. If you told me Tommy DeVito had a surprisingly good game, kind of like what Jameis Winston did when he first came in against the Saints, I could believe it. I think Tommy DeVito could actually have a good game.
All right, yeah, I need a win to get a bye, so it's like. All right, thank you.
I'm rooting for you, Happy. I'm rooting for you, Happy. Let's go. Okay, this is freaking me out. We're going to Jackson Ferber. Jackson Ferber. Jackson, is that your last name?
Yes, sir, Ferber. How's it going?
This is we've got the same last name, bud.
Oh, that's great.
Not that we're related,
my question was,
yeah, go ahead.
Baker or Jordan Love today?
I'd go Jordan Love.
Jordan Love?
Yep.
All right, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
By the way, I'm kind of disappointed he didn't give a shit about us sharing the same last name. Not a very common last name, but Jackson was clearly like, whatever, I need fantasy advice. Let's go to Justin. Let's see what Justin wants to talk about. Justin's the next caller up on the line. Justin, what's good?
Yo, what's up? I got a question. I got Anthony Richardson or Sam Darnold?
Anthony Richardson.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Have a good one, Justin. Rooting for you. Next caller is going to be Aiden. Let's see what Aiden wants to talk about. Aiden's next up on the line. Aiden, what's good?
Hey, how you doing?
Loving life.
I just have a quick question. Rico Dowdle or Javonte Williams?
Javonte Williams.
All right, good, thank you.
Have a good one, Aiden. Next is going to be Wyan Rinters. Wyan Rinters couldn't connect last time. Let's see what Wyan wants to talk about. Wyan, what's good?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening?
I just have a question. So I'm a little on the fence with, Pacheco coming back with Hunt. So I just want to know, should I play Group Hunt or fuck you early?
Today?
Yes, today, yeah.
So Pacheco's not playing today. You know that, right?
Okay. Okay, no. I was just...
Pacheco's been ruled out today. Pacheco is most likely going to come back next week. Kareem Hunt is a must-play today. Must play.
Okay. Yeah. I did not know that.
We got you, bud. That it? All good?
Yeah.
All right. Later, Wyan. Okay. You guys crack me up sometimes. Let's go to King Cobra. King Cobra is our next caller up on the line as we have about 20 minutes left of the show. King Cobra, what's good?
Hey, yeah, quick question for you. How's it going? And then, Debo Samuel, Hubbard, or, Javonte Williams for flex?
Debo Samuel, Hubbard, or who for flex?
Or Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Have a good one, King Cobra. Rooting for you. Let's go to our next caller, Caleb. Let's see what Caleb wants to talk about. Caleb is going to be our next caller. Caleb, what's good?
Yo, what's up?
What's happening?
I lost Devontae Smith at my flex, so now I either have to start Tank Dell, Jameson Williams, or whatever it is, the guy in the Lions.
Yep.
Or Odunze. Who do you think?
Jameson Williams.
For sure?
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Have a good one, Caleb. Next caller is going to be Mets Prods. Mets Prods. One of my... Mets Prods, you dropped on us, but I was right about to compliment you. Let's go to Chief 316. I promised I'd get back to him since we couldn't connect the first time. Chief 316. What's good?
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hey,
Loving life.
Question here. I have a little bit of an issue. DeAndre Swift is cleared to go today. My question is, I have one spot left. It's technically two between, DeAndre Swift, Quentin Johnston, or Tyler Lockett.
Quentin Johnston.
Okay, so should I go Quentin Johnston and then DeAndre Swift in the flex and take out Tyler Lockett?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, bud.
Good luck, Chief. We're rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Donald. Donald's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Donald wants to talk about. Donald, what's good?
How are you? So I have my flex open for Jalen Waddle, Austin Eckler, or K-Dot.
I'd go Waddle.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Have a good one, Donald. Next up is going to be D. Stott. D. Stott is going to be our next caller on the line. D. Stott, what's good?
I got a question.
Yep.
Bo Nix or Baker?
Bo Nix.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Calberg. Calberg asked me earlier when we were taking calls, so I know Calberg's been excited about this all day. Calberg, what's good?
Hey, so I need pick three. JT, Aaron Jones, Ladd, and Brian Robinson. I'm kind of concerned
I'd sit
about
JT.
Ladd.
I'd sit JT. Okay. If you have any concerns about Ladd McConkey's health and you don't want to risk it, I get it. And you can sit him. You have good enough options where it's not that big a drop-off between him and the other option. But JT is my least favorite play of that group.
Okay, and then Stroud or Love?
I'm going to go Jordan Love barely. Do I feel great about it? No, but I respect the Titans' pass defense just enough.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Calberg. Next caller is going to be Jun King. Jun King is going to be our next caller on the line. Jun King, what's good?
Yo, what up, man? So, like most people, I'm in bye week hell. I have my entire bench on bye. So, the only person that's there is Jennings. My two wide receivers are Zay Flowers and McConkey.
Yep.
Do I risk it and just leave both of them in?
Yeah, for sure. In part because the difference between McConkey and Jennings, I think, is pretty substantial. So, is Will Dissly out there on the waiver wire by any chance?
No, but I also already have Travis Kelce.
Oh, so it's not even like you could I meant that for the flex, actually. That's why I was talking about him in the flex.
I'm in a league where you can't put tight ends in the flex. So.
Oh, wow. What a communist league. Okay. Yeah, I would take the risk. I really would. And then I would go with like the third string wide receiver on the Chargers if somehow McConkey is ruled out like 90 minutes before game time.
Just put McConkey on IR and just take Palmer in that case.
Yeah, exactly.
And then last question, would you do Chiefs defense or Houston defense?
Chiefs defense.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Westcott. Westcott is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Westcott wants to talk about. By the way, Rosie's butt, I'd go Kyler. Rosie's butt, I'd go Kyler. Westcott, what's good?
How's it going, man?
What's happening?
Oh, dude, I just want you to know last week your play you gave me to start Brian Thomas Jr. over D-Hop was a great play, dude.
Yeah, it ended up working out. It ended up working out.
Yeah, so this week I got, I'm in bye week. I have 6 players, and I'm tied for like third in the playoff spot.
Yep.
So I have J.K. Dobbins, which is playing the Bears. Or no.
No, he's playing the Ravens. He's playing the Ravens in a brutal matchup. Yep.
My bad. I got the matchup wrong. Playing the Ravens, which is a tough matchup for running backs. And then I have D-Hop playing Carolina.
D-Hop by a mile. D-Hop.
But you're saying D-Hop?
By a mile.
Okay, sweet. Because I was just in this like, dude, do I start J.K.?
No, D-Hop. D-Hop's a great play this week. He's a must play.
Okay, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
You have a great week. Let's go to MKH. MKH is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what MKH wants to talk about. By the way, Brian, I'd go Jameson Williams. Brian, Jameson Williams. MKH, what's good?
Hey, how you doing?
Loving life.
Quick question. So I got Brian Robinson in my RB2 spot, and I got a choice between Hawkinson or Eckler in the flex. Is it worth doing Eckler and B-Rob for getting every rush and pass?
I think it's a really interesting strategy. I actually don't hate it. I'm not. Between Hawkinson and Eckler, I think it's super close. I think it's a coin flip, but I do kind of like monopolizing the market on the Commanders' running game against the Cowboys. So if you did it, I'm not going to talk you out of it. If you had said if you had just asked me, I probably would have said Hawkinson. But the strategy is not a bad one, so I'm kind of I kind of like it, but you can kind of hear like I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't do it because I don't want to overload on the Commanders' run offense. But I also understand if you want to monopolize it, it's one of those days where you could and be successful. So kind of on the fence on it. I don't really have a good answer for you. I think it's good either way.
Okay, appreciate it.
Good luck, MKH. We're rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be the all-time moments. We don't just want the, lesser moments. We want the all-time moments. All-time moments, what's good?
Hey, how you doing?
Loving life.
Just had a question. I need a good PPR start between D-Hop and Keenan Allen, and then I also right now have Rashad White in my flex over Laporta.
Yeah, Rashad White's a must-play. Here's what's interesting about the question you just asked. I think Keenan Allen will get more catches. I think D-Hop's going to get way more fantasy points. So I actually like D-Hop more. The fact that it's a PPR league threw me off a bit because when you said Keenan Allen, it's like, I think Keenan Allen will probably have 2 or 3 more catches than D-Hop will. I think D-Hop's going to have more yards and maybe more touchdowns. So I'll take D-Hop on that one.
Okay, then my last question was just on quarterback between Herbert and Baker.
Herbert by a wide margin.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Let's get to JP. JP's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what JP wants to talk about. JP, what's good?
How's it going?
Loving life. How can I help you?
Should I start Cooper Kupp or Terry McLaurin today?
Terry McLaurin.
Alrighty, thank you.
Have a good one, JP. No Diggs today. No Diggs. Diggs is out for the Cowboys. Let's go to Connor. Connor's going to be our next caller. Connor's next up. Connor, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
What's happening?
So, I have Garrett Wilson and BTJ on a bye this week. I need to start 2 Jennings, D-Hop, or Quentin Johnston.
D-Hop and Quentin Johnston by a massive margin. Love those 2 wide receivers this week.
All right, thank you.
No brainer, Connor. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's go to Deputy. Let's go to Deputy and see what Deputy wants to talk about. Deputy is next up on the line. Deputy, what's good?
Hey, brother, how's it going? Good
Loving life.
Should I leave McConkey in or put in Leggett?
I'd leave McConkey in.
And take the risk?
And take the risk. And if he doesn't play, you still have... Here's what I would do. I would drop Xavier Leggett. This is actually really important. Give me one moment, Deputy, because I'm going to say this for everyone out there. If you have Lad McConkey, make sure you have a roster spot where you can drop somebody in order to acquire another Chargers wide receiver. So, I would drop Xavier Legette. I would drop him today. If you don't have other players you can drop, I would drop him so that way I have a roster spot open for a Chargers wide receiver if Ladd McConkey doesn't play.
Oh, you see, our waiver wire closes on Thursday.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Stupid league. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand why waiver wire should be open right up until kickoff. Like, that makes no... Because you don't know things. How am I supposed to make roster decisions if literally the injury report doesn't come out until 90 minutes before kickoff? Whoever your commissioner... Are you the commissioner?
I am not.
Whoever your commissioner is, between now and the start of next season, you have to get that rule changed. That's one of the dumbest rules. It's awful. You got to get that changed. Got to. Because shit happens. Tyreek Hill could get arrested on his way to the stadium. You'd have no idea. How would you, shit happens. So anyways, get that rule changed, Deputy.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Ross Alex. Ross Alex. By the way, commissioners, waiver wire should be easy. They should not be a hurdle. They shouldn't be a circle of fire you have to jump through. Ross Alex, what's good?
Hey, bro. Should I start Goff or Love today?
Goff.
Okay. And then Scary Terry or Sutton?
Scary Terry.
Really?
Oh, by a wide margin. Cowboys don't have Diggs playing. Cowboys are a bad pass defense. I think it's a big McLaurin game.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much, as always.
Get at it. Rooting for you. Next caller is going to be Rocco's Life. Rocco's Life with the cool Simpsons picture, which I freaking love. Rocco's Life, what's good?
What's up, man? So I got two of them. Golf or Mahomes?
Okay, I've been asked this a couple times this morning. It's a coin flip because both are going to have monster games. I lean Mahomes because the running game of the Lions, I think, takes away a few more points from Goff. So I'm going to go Mahomes just barely.
Even though, barely, because, they're playing the Panthers, so,
No, I feel good about it, but I'd go Mahomes.
Okay. And then Aaron Jones or Kareem Hunt?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the same league? The same team?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna change on you. I'm gonna go Goff and I'm gonna go Kareem Hunt. I don't want to double up on the Chiefs' offense. I think Kareem Hunt's gonna have a massive game, so I've got to start Kareem Hunt. Because I'm starting Kareem Hunt and I want to diversify the lineup a little bit, I'll go Goff and I'll go Hunt. Make sense?
Okay, got you. All right, thanks, bro.
Appreciate you. Let's go to our next caller. Let's go to George, 3375. Let's see what George wants to talk about.
Porter or Hawkinson?
George, start over. I missed the start of your question.
Who do I start, Laporta or Hawkinson?
I'd go Hawkinson, very close. I know he's got the worst matchup, but I actually think he gets more opportunities.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck, George. Next caller is going to be Silas. Silas is going to be our next caller up on the line. Let's see what Silas wants to talk about. Silas, what's good?
Oh, so I just have one question. Should I start Roma Dunze or TJ Hawkinson?
Wow. Roma Dunze has the better matchup. I think Hawkinson gets more targets and more catches. I'll lean Hawkinson, but it's close.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Have a good one. By the way, Ray Gamer, I'd go Broncos defense. Ray Gamer, Broncos defense. Let's go to Luke VK. Luke VK with the Panda. Let's go Luke VK and see what Luke wants to talk about. Luke, what's good?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, I need to start two. Sutton, McConkey, or Terry McLaurin.
McConkey and McLaurin. If you have any concern about McConkey being questionable, you could obviously sit him and not take the risk, but I do think McConkey and McLaurin are the two best plays.
I'm worried about him not playing. That's why I'm iffy about it.
And my point is, if you're worried about it, sit him. Here's actually a piece of advice I give you guys. Don't play fantasy football to be miserable. Play fantasy football to have fun. So if you're going to watch all of Sunday and be miserable because you don't know Ladd McConkey's status, bench him and play the other two. I'm okay with that because the other options are good enough.
All right, that's how I usually go about it. Thank you.
Go, Luke. I'm rooting for you, bud. Let's go to Mark Schmidt. Mark Schmidt is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Mark wants to talk about. Mark, what's good?
Yes, sir. Hey, how about between Downs and Jennings?
I'd go Downs by a wide margin. I like him a lot more.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck. Next one is going to be AK Close Friends. AK Close Friends is our next caller on the line. Let's see what AK wants to talk about. AK, what's good?
Hey, should I start Christian Watson or Roma Dunze?
Wow, tough. Christian Watson's playing much better of late, and that's what's kind of getting me to think it's him. I'd go Christian Watson barely. I don't feel great about that because Roma Dunze's got a good matchup, but frankly, Roma Dunze's the third wide receiver. Christian Watson's starting to play more like a 2. I'll play Watson.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, AK. That's a tough one for me, though. That's very close. Let's go to Ben 118. Ben 118 is going to be on the line. Ben, what's good?
How you doing?
What's up?
I have to start too, so Worthy, Johnston, or JSN.
Worthy, Johnston, or JSN pick 2? Worthy and Johnston.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Ben. Next caller on... Wow. Reports are coming out that the Giants' general manager is apparently his job is safe. Is that for the rest of the season, or is that for next year? Because, like, Giants are a mess. Brady Kaufman next up on the line. Let's see what Brady wants to talk about. Up, spinning wheel. Brady, what's good?
Would you start Thielen or Addison?
Addison, barely.
All right, what about Kittle or Thielen since Kittle's hurt?
I don't like Thielen. I'm sorry, but part of it is like, why do you want Thielen? Like, where's the value? He's what, the second or third wide receiver on a Carolina Panthers team that's pathetically bad, and they're playing a good Chiefs team. Like, I don't see the value. I get the point that, like, I don't like Kittle, but I'd still probably rather play Kittle than Thielen. I would.
All right, and would you start Goff or Murray?
Goff.
Okay, that's fine.
Good one. Okay, let's go to Joey. Joey's next up on the line. Let's see what Joey wants to talk about. Joey, what's good?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Jamison Williams or Josh Jacobs for flex.
Jamison Williams.
And then Will Dissly or George Kittle.
Will Dissly.
All right, thank you.
Get it, Joey. Let's go to D-Rock. Let's see what D-Rock wants to talk about. D-Rock looking good in that photo. Let's see what D-Rock's got for us. Up, spinning wheel. D-Rock, what's good?
Yeah. Hey, so you answered me earlier, but I have Tua and Jordan Love. And you said Tua. Would you still stick with that?
Yep.
The reason that I asked this is because I have a lot of plays this week. I have Tyreek Hill, Cortland Sutton, D-Hop, Juwan Jennings, DJ Moore, and I need 2 of those plus a flex, but I want to play Rashad White.
Yeah, I would definitely play Rashad White. D-Hop would definitely be one of the wide receivers. Give me that list one more time for the second one.
Yep, Tyreek Hill, Sutton, DJ Moore, Juwan Jennings.
It's going to be Tyreek Hill. I'm worried about the Christian Gonzalez matchup, but the other options you gave me aren't good enough to be like, oh, that's so obvious. I'll play Tyreek Hill and D-Hop.
Thanks, man.
Good luck this week, D-Rock.
Thank you.
Let's get Funky Town up on the line. Let's see what Funky Town wants to talk about. Funky Town, great supporter of the show. Let's see what he's got for us.
Hey, I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
You like McDaniels or you like Kyler Murray?
Wait, McDaniels or Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels, I'm sorry, and Kyler Murray.
I like Jaden Daniels.
Okay, what about and what do you think? So since they activated Evans over D-Hop, or you still like D-Hop?
D-Hop.
Okay, 10-4. Appreciate it.
Good luck this week, Funky Town. Next caller is going to be Joe Glow. Joe Glow is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Joe's got. Joe Glow, what's good?
Yo, all right. So I have three questions. Darnold, Tua, or Stroud?
Tua.
Okay. Second one is Dobbs or Worthy?
Worthy.
Okay. Third one, Jordan Brooks or Amir Abdullah?
I'm going to go Amir Abdullah.
All right. Appreciate it.
Go get him, Joe Glow. Rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Josh. Let's see what Josh wants to talk about. Josh is next up on the line. Josh, what's good?
I had a question about should I start Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin?
Terry McLaurin.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, Josh. Rooting for you. Let's go to Mo. Let's see what Mo's up. Mo's next up on the line. Mo, what's good?
I got two. I need a stream of quarterback because Purdy's out. Waivers is Geno, AR, May, Stafford.
Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson.
And then for flex and half PPR, DJ Moore or James Conner?
James Conner. James Conner.
Yeah. I just needed. All right.
You're all good. I got you, Mo. Rooting for you, bud. Next caller on the line is going to be Old Red. Old Red is going to be our next caller on the line. Old Red Sheldon, what's good?
Hey, so question for you.
What's happening?
Should I got three options: Keenan Allen, Tyler Lockett, or go to the thing and pick up Adam Thielen off waivers.
Hit me one more time. What were the first two?
So I got three options. It was Tyler Lockett or Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen.
Okay. Thank you.
Go get him, Old Red. Next caller is going to be Xerxes. Xerxes, a loyal viewer of the show. Let's see what Xerxes got for us this morning. Xerxes, what's good?
What's up, man?
How can I help you?
All right, so I got Devontae's out, so Devontae's out. So I got Christian Watson or Demario Douglas from the
Christian Watson.
All right, thank you, man.
Have a good one, Xerxes. Next caller is going to be Giovanni Ruiz. Giovanni Ruiz is the next up on the line. You dropped on us, Giovanni. Call us back. Let's go to Nick Fetty. Nick Fetty is going to be our next caller. See what Nick's got for us. Nick, what's good?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Loving life. How can I help you?
Chilling. I got some lean questions.
Get at it.
I got 3 legs for the first one. Aaron Jones, Monty, and James Conner all to score.
Aaron Jones, Monty, and who? James Conner?
Yes, sir.
Check. Love it.
Second one, Kareem Hunt, Brian Robinson, and Monty again.
Nick Fetty, you are speaking my frickin' language this morning, man. I love the running backs. I've loved every name you've given me. I've got all of those guys scoring touchdowns. All of them.
Beautiful.
I'm with you.
Beautiful. And I got a slash for Gibbs as well on another slip. I think he touches the end zone as well with that.
I'm right there with you. I think this is a running back day. I think running backs score the touchdowns, especially the obvious guys. James Conner, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, Brian Robinson Jr. I think it's just Rashad White. I think it's one of those days in which the guys we think find the end zone from the backfield find it.
Right. I like Bucky, too. I just don't know if
I like Bucky, too. Right. I felt the same way, but I felt better about Rashad White, funny enough, scoring a touchdown than I did Bucky Irving. So in most of my Tampa Bay plays, I went in that direction. But I'm right there with you. Feeling very, very similar, Nick.
Beautiful. And then I got 2 receiver scores that I really, really like that haven't touched the end zone in a while. Jefferson and Collins.
I thought about that. I thought about both of them. I actually thought about putting together like a superstar parlay. I thought about doing DK, Tyreek Hill, Nico Collins, and Justin Jefferson. I didn't end up having the balls for it, to be honest with you, because I was so convinced that the wide receivers wouldn't all go off. Jefferson, I probably like the most. Nico Collins, I think I like, but the problem is Joe Mixon is stealing touchdowns right now, left and right. That's the problem.
I totally agree. And my final one is some yardage and catches. I like Downs for his receiving yards.
Yep.
I like Neighbors to have a day, finally.
100%.
I like Jalen Waddle to get 3 catches.
100%.
And I like Jefferson for 5.
Jefferson for 5 feels high, but he probably gets it. It's just one of those that, like, it sounds high right now, given who he's playing against, which is a decent pass defense. That's the only one I'm kind of on the fence about, to be honest with you. I also, there was one other, you mentioned Neighbors. I love Malik Neighbors today, but Wan'Dale Robinson is sneaky good. Good. So you might want to do, like, I love the idea, sometimes I do this, I'll do one parlay with, like, the wide receiver ones, and then I'll do one parlay that kind of balances that out, kind of like what you did with Waddle. Like, I do a Waddle, Wan'Dale Robinson, kind of like, if things don't go for the wide receiver ones, the wide receiver twos could clean up. So, but Nick, I think you've really evaluated things correctly this week.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I did a lot of research in the last 24 hours. I've been locked in.
That's what I do every day, all day. So you know what I go through. I'm a big fan of what you came up with. So
I appreciate you, man. Thank you again, man. Have a great day. Let's get this money.
let's get this money, Nick. We'll talk again soon. Let's go to Giovanni Ruiz. Giovanni dropped on us last time, so let's see what Giovanni's got for us. Giovanni, what's good?
Yo, what's up, man? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry about that. Hey, so my opponent is my rival, and he outsmarted me this week, and he took all the available quarterbacks, and I have mine on the bye, and so my options are Will Levis, Gardner Minshew, Cooper Rush, Bryce Young, and Brandon Allen. What should I do?
I would go get a knife and I'd slash this dude's tires. I would just like totally. I would find ways to make this dude's life hell in real life because he just pulled the douchiest move of all time. I'll say Will Levis. I'll say Will Levis because he's the only quarterback in that group who I think is actually capable of throwing for like 250 yards and a touchdown. But that guy is a giant douche. By the way, there's also a reason. There is a reason why leagues that I'm in, you actually we cap the number of players you can have at a certain position. So you can only own 3. I think you can only own 3 quarterbacks in my league. So, anyways, something that prevents people from pulling shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's funny. It's smart. You know, you got me. I guess.
See, here's my thing. I don't think it's smart because I wish it punished them. Like, because NFL teams don't do that. NFL teams aren't able to get 5 quarterbacks. And I actually, as crazy as this sounds, I want my fantasy football kind of mirroring real football. That's why I don't like super flex leagues and shit like that. So I think it's douchey, but it sounds like you're more okay with it than I am. So I guess it's okay.
Yeah, to me it's like a chess move. And then I have one more question.
Sure.
So I also have my running backs on the bye as well. So right now I have Justice Hill in my lineup.
Yikes.
Do you like Kim? Yeah, I know. Kim, Cam Makers, Gus Edwards, Charbonnet, and who was the other? Estime. Any of those?
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah, it's horrible. I got Chase Brown and Breece Hall on the bye.
The only person from that group that I'm kind of like, he could have a day is bizarrely Charbonnet, but I don't trust him ever. But he's got a decent matchup. I'm just like on the fence. I don't know. Giovanni, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. I know. I understand. I was more Justice Hill because, you know, if it's a close game, maybe he gets more
in the passing game. Yeah, but the Chargers are a pretty good run defense, so it's not like there's a lot of value there to begin with, even when Henry's in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Giovanni, I'm going to let you go. We're going to get some more calls, but appreciate you.
Thank you.
Next, by the way, extended mags, I'd go, I would bench Lamb. I'd bench Lamb and I'd play D-Hop and QJ. Play D-Hop and Quentin Johnston. FBG, I'd play Neighbors and Flowers. FBG, I'd play Neighbors and Flowers. Aldo, I play Lockett. Carolina, I play McMillan. Let's go to JTG. JTG is our next caller on the line. See what JTG's got for us. JTG, what's good?
Hey, what's up, bro? I just wanted to say, I love what you're doing. I love what you're coming on, helping us take your time out of your day.
You're awesome. Appreciate the call. How can I help you?
Oh, no, that's all. I just wanted to come on and say that. I appreciate it.
All I'm getting is praise? Oh, best call of the day. Thanks, man. Fist bump to you. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Next caller is going to be Luke Grasso. Man, getting some love. That's going to get me pumped for the next 10 minutes of the show. Luke Grasso, what's good?
What's up? I just have one question.
Hit me with it.
Would you start Jonnu Smith or Cade Otton this week?
I'll say Cade Otton, but it's close.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, Luke. Next caller is going to be IDK. Let's see what IDK wants to talk about. IDK, what's good?
What's up? Pittman, Bateman, Schultz, or...
Pittman.
Yeah, that's what I got. All right, thank you.
Get at it. Next caller is going to be Jack. Let's see what Jack wants to talk about. Jack's next up on the line. So we're rocking through some calls. Jack, what's good?
No. Pittman or Dobbs in the flex.
Pittman.
And Cade Otton or Trey McBride.
Trey McBride.
And then last one, Ramondre Stevenson or Jaden Reed.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to go Ramondre Stevenson just barely. Close, though. Close.
I don't trust Reed at all today.
The problem is there's so many mouths to feed in the Packers offense that, like, with the rise of Watts, I just think Ramondre is more vital and will get more opportunities. That's why I lean Ramondre.
And then one more, D-Hop or Metcalf?
D-Hop.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Get at it, Jack. Rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Richard Chavez. Richard Chavez looking smiley as fuck. Let's see what Richard's got for us. Next caller up on the line. Richard, what's good?
What up, man?
What's happening?
I have a couple questions for you.
Fire away.
J.K. Dobbins or Ramondre Stevenson?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Alrighty. And then I have my quarterback on a bye this week. So I could either pick between Tommy DeVito or Drake May.
Oof. It's going to shock you. I'm going Tommy DeVito.
Okay. And then last question is about Kareem Hunt. I know Isaiah Pacheco is rumored to be coming back. Should I be looking for a trade?
Pacheco's coming back next week, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should I start looking for a trade for next week?
Of course.
Alright, cool, man.
Get at it, Richard. Rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Jerry L. Jerry L is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Jerry's got for us. Jerry, what's good?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, so I got a question. I accidentally sat Nick Chubb. I know you're gonna hit me on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking. So I have Mostert in, but I'm curious. Do I stick with Mostert or do I either go with Trey Benson, Zach Charbonnet, or Gus Edwards?
No, I'd go Mostert.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, man.
You don't need to apologize to me. I feel bad for you, dog. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But yeah, that's the decision I'd go with.
Was coming back, so yeah, it's all good.
You're all good, Jerry L. Rooting for you today, bud. Next caller is going to be Steve. Let's see what Steve's got for us today. Steve's our next caller up on the line. Steve's a loyal one, so let's see what Steve's got. Steve, what's good?
2 questions. Man, I have Chase Brown on the bye. This is hurting. And I have Achane starting, so it's going to be either Mostert, Singletary, Gus Edwards, Jalen Wright. And another thing is I am playing John New tight end, so that would
Yeah,
be
I don't want to be that loaded on the Dolphins. I'll go Devin Singletary just barely.
Okay, I have him in. And one more question, Jared Goff or C.J. Stroud?
Jared Goff.
Thank you, sir.
Get at it. Next caller on the line is going to be Metsprod. Metsprod tried to hit me up earlier and it failed. Let's see what Metsprod has for us. Metsprod, what's good?
Yo, what's up? Okay, so before I get going, because of Njoku's bad game and Drake London and Chase Brown on bye, I need some boom players. So I got 3 questions for you. So at quarterback, should I start Richardson, Daniels? I know you like Daniels this week. Or, oh wait, Russ already played. So yeah, those
Jaden Daniels.
And then at running back, struggling here. I got, what's his name? The Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Aldrich Estime is on waivers. Singletary.
Abdullah.
Okay, and then at flex, again, I need a boom here. Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, Pittman, Roma Dunze, Watson.
Pittman.
Okay, thank you.
Get at it, Matt's rooting for you, bud. Next caller is going to be Felix Blood. Felix is a loyal viewer. Let's see what Felix has for us today. Felix, what's good?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Okay, so I got Hunter Henry and Dallas Goedert.
Hunter Henry.
Okay, so for my flex, Dallas Goedert or Bucky Irving?
Oh, Bucky Irving by a wide margin.
Okay. I'm just like, it's bye week. This is what I'm down to.
I got you.
So for the flex, you said Bucky Irving, and for the tight end, Hunter Henry.
Bingo.
Thank you, man.
Get at it. Next caller. This is a holy place. This place is a church to some people. Now, it's not a church that you go and kneel, because if you kneel there, you'll probably get some vomit on you. But Waffle House is one of my favorite places on the planet. Let's see what Waffle House has for us. Waffle House, what are you cooking up on this Sunday?
Hey, Kate Otten or Johnny Smith?
I'm going to go Kate Otten barely. Kate Otten just barely.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Waffle House. Thank you for being amazing, Waffle House. We love everything about you. Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy's going to be our next caller on the line. By the way, did not expect that call to be the way it went right there. Let's see what Jeremy's got. Jeremy, what's good?
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
So I have two questions. So
Yep.
I had Jake Ferguson, but he's hurt. But I have Shoemaker, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The backup. Or on waivers, I have Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz?
Yep.
Okay. And I have one receiver question. I have Cortland Sutton or Jawan Jennings. I know Brock Purdy's not playing.
Cortland Sutton.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Jeremy. We are getting down to the end of our show, guys. Believe it or not, we are down to the final few minutes of our show, so get your questions in now. Oxnard Eagle is one of our loyal viewers. Let's see what Oxnard Eagle has for us this morning. Up, spinning wheel of death, Oxnard. Oxnard, try us again. We haven't had a bad call in a minute, but try us again. We're getting a bad call there. Let's go to Brock Hopkins. Brock Hopkins is going to be our next caller. Just a few more minutes left of the show, guys. Final few minutes. Brock, what's good?
Yo, I got a few questions. So, Monty, Gibbs, Tracy, and Brian Robinson, pick 3.
Brock, go through that one more time.
Montgomery, Gibbs, Brian Robinson, and Tracy.
Wow. 4 of my favorite running backs this week. I'd probably sit Tracy Jr. and not feel good about it, but I would sit him.
All right, and then Jennings or Jamison Williams?
Jamison Williams.
And then Kittle or McBride?
McBride.
All right, thank you.
Get at it. Next caller is going to be Jordan. Let's see what Jordan's got for us. Jordan's a very loyal viewer of the show. Let's see what Jordan has for us. Jordan Johnson, what's good?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Loving life. How can I help you?
So I have Evans and White starting this week. Do you think I should play D-Hop over Evans
Yep.
or DK this week?
Yep. D-Hop over Evans.
D-Hop over Evans?
Bingo.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Get at it. Next caller is going to be Porfy D. Porfy D is going to be our next caller. Let's see what Porfy D's got for us this morning. Oh, bad connection. Porfy D, what's good?
Thanks for taking my call. My dumb brother.
I can't hear you. You got a bad connection. Porfy D, try us again. We got a bad connection. Can barely hear you. Try us again. Let's go to Ninjas. Let's see what Ninjas wants to talk about. Ninjas next up on the line. Ninjas, what's good?
What's up? At QB, since Brock Purdy's out, should I start Brandon Allen or Will Levis?
Yikes. I'd go Will Levis, as shocking as that sounds.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Let's go to Porfy D. Let's see if Porfy D's got a better connection this time. We were catching like every 5th word, so let's see if we can get Porfy D back on the line because I'd like to have him out. Porfy D, what's good?
Hey, sorry about that.
No issue.
My dumb brother wants to start Baker Mayfield over Lamar. What do you think?
Which one?
Baker Mayfield or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson. Get the hell out of here. Lamar Jackson. Get out of here with that. Baker Mayfield. No, let's not do that. Let's go to I Am Sam. Let's see what I Am Sam wants to talk about. I Am Sam, what's good?
What's going on, brother? Just a quick one for you. Eagles defense or Miami's defense, depending on the matchup.
Ooh, it's close. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Miami. Close, but Miami.
Okay, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Good luck, man. That's a tough call, though, so bit of a coin flip. Good luck on that one. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I am so grateful for every single one of you guys. If you don't know it, you guys make my day by joining the show, asking your questions, engaging, participating. I love talking sports. I've spent my whole professional career creating sports content, working at ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS Sports, being a producer for Jim Rome. I love sports content. I love talking sports. I love researching sports. And thanks to you guys, I get to do it every single day for thousands of people who love talking sports just like I do. I am so grateful to every single one of you. I hope you win. I hope you have success today. I hope you win a lot of money. But most importantly, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. In a lifetime of days, we only get so many NFL Sundays. And we only get so many NFL Sundays that are as glorious as this one. I hope this is the best NFL Sunday of your 2024. I'm rooting for you. I'm pumped for you. I'm hyped for you. And I'm going to hopefully be right there with you, cashing tickets, winning fantasy matchups, and getting ever closer to a fantasy football championship. If you took even a second of your day to watch our show, thank you. I am so, so grateful. Make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're with us every time we're live. And one last reminder, I give away my picks every day. I love researching sports. I love sports betting, but I never, ever charge for my picks. Why? Because you're just like me. You're a sports fan who works hard for your money throughout the week, and you just want some entertainment from sports betting. You don't want to pay somebody for their picks. I give away my picks for free. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports, the name of my company, channel, and handle on Instagram, But Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram to get every bet that I make. We have about 9 minutes before kickoff. Now's the time to do it. DM me on Instagram, But Fumble Sports, to get every bet I make today, tomorrow, every day for the future. I am so grateful for every one of you. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. Fist bumps all the way around. Have a freaking amazing NFL Sunday, and I will catch you right back here at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, everybody. 4:30 Monday afternoon for another episode of the show. Until then, enjoy this glorious day of football, and I will see you right back here tomorrow. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Enjoy your NFL Sunday.